titties was out?
Oh, see, you always start recording at like the wrong time.
What?
I was
asking.
doing so many things before you started recording, and then the time that I said my titty out, it's not out no more. It's up. I put it up.
Good. I want you showing all my goods
Oh, well,
to the world.
They not that good. They was good before. Somebody else had those.
Scale of 1 to 10, how great are your breasts now?
Now, man, they are good 4.5.
You think 4.5, really?
Yeah, man.
What are your
I
criteria?
saw a 10. I saw a 10. I saw what they looked like at a 12. Like they
At
were
a 12?
They were so good. Oh
I've never seen a picture of you with 12 breasts.
I know. I ain't never showed them to you. Like I didn't, because I wasn't caring about them. But I know I appreciate them now. I know what they look like.
Mm-hmm.
They were crazy. Man, they went crazy. And then you have babies and stuff. But I mean, they a good size still. I got a decent bra on. Like it's doing the things it's got to do. But
what's your criteria for good breasts?
Girth.
Girth. That's the cup size.
Yeah, like just thickness, roundness.
You got that though.
Perkiness, like
you ain't got that.
Control.
Nah, I was just
like control of elasticity. Those are all things that go into it.
Yeah, they ain't got no elasticity.
The fullness.
It's like that sweatpants that you put on, but you ain't worn them in years. And you try to, yeah.
You could have just said Fashion Nova sweatpants, but okay. So like Fashion Nova sweatpants after like one wash, but like the fullness of the breasts, like without any assistance, the suspension.
So when you take them off, when you take off your bra,
that is a good measurement.
The way they looked when they were in the bra.
Yeah, I think that the height should be like right at the breastplate. I think that's when it's 12. Like it's at the breastplate. The nipples are in the area the nipples are supposed to be. They're not pointing down.
Mm-hmm.
They just out. I've seen them like that.
Are you a nipple person?
No, because I don't really have the cutest nipples. I don't really like them.
Yeah, I get that. Your nipples aren't
First of all,
like...
what do you... No, calm down.
So how were they at 12 if your nipples ain't the...
Because I think at the time they were good. Like, everything was good.
Okay.
Everything was... Like, you could draw it. Like, it was draw it with simple lines.
It was like a bullseye.
You could draw it with like simple lines. No, you didn't have to do a lot. Like, if you were doing a caricature of some titties, like, mine would just look like... that they would, whatever you imagine titties to be, and you draw them on a piece of paper, like if a child drew what they imagined titties to be, that's what my breasts look like.
Okay.
I think that's a good, like they were really good. They were good. Shout out to them wherever they are.
They still there.
Nah, they not. Nah, they left, but they probably doing big things.
But you gotta love them, like.
No, I love them. I fuck with them. Like, they my niggas, but I don't really like. They not. They're not my best friends. My best friends left me.
They used to be your best friend.
Yeah, when they was cute, but.
Now y'all just cool.
Yeah, we cool. I can't be around a whole bunch of ugly bitches. I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
Well, I love them. I am a fan of them. Well,
thank you.
I'm not going to lie.
You're not a fan?
No. I'm a fan. But I think I've grown to love them.
But you also can't miss something that you never had. You never had them when everybody was like, oh my God, who was that? You know how a cute girl coming to school and like you want to be their friend because they cute? Like, you ain't ever had them like that. You had them when they was just the funny girl. That's when you met them. You met my titties when they was the funny
personality.
Girl. Yeah, like they could dress. And they was cool, and you can get along with titties like that. But like I had like the girl that got best looking. Like that's where I was at.
Oh, okay.
Before you got here.
Well, I'm sorry for your loss.
Yeah, man. I've been mourning for a little. I ain't never have a funeral for him, for real. If we be honest, I just kind of like
a titty funeral.
Just walked around. I'm gonna have one. That's a great idea.
Yeah.
That's a great idea. I'm just burn bras in the back or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
A mom doing a titty funeral.
I will come. You want to come?
I will be there.
Thank you. Thanks for your support. Honestly,
I can't like say any good words about him because I never met him. But
yeah, but us a lot of people at funerals be saying words and they don't really know who the person is.
Yo,
just make up something.
I get that.
Just make up something. Get a Maya Angelou passage or something. I bet phenomenal woman. You come and you recite phenomenal woman at my funeral for my titties.
I'll come and sing. You know what's crazy?
His eyes on the sparrow.
I was at a funeral.
Ain't no mountain high enough.
Whatever. I was at a funeral this week. Or last week I went to a funeral, and the person who was singing gets up, and she's like, "Yeah, I'm so and so's cousin," but she mispronounced her name, and I was like, "I don't think you was a close cousin. You didn't really know them." Like
somebody called you and was like, "Yo, your cousin died."
Yeah, exactly. My cousin? Which one?
And they was like, you the only one that could sing.
Yeah.
And we need you to come and do that.
And she didn't do great, but whatever.
And this is why I don't want you going to no more funerals.
Why?
And I understand people die, but I don't think you can go.
What you mean?
Because you always got something to say about whoever is singing, and it's not about that.
No, listen, it's
every funeral, especially if I don't go, you come back and tell me about the person that sang a song. And I'm like, what about the emotions?
Nah, man.
Why?
I mean, she had hella I would give her a 6.57.
On a scale of 1 to 10?
Yeah.
But why? What happened?
Okay, so
I don't want to do this. I don't want to do a review of the funeral singer because I don't think it's a good time. It just happened. I don't think it's a good time.
No. Like, because I really wanted to be in it. I wanted to be in the emotion.
Yeah.
And the singer at the funeral sets the mood.
I can understand that. It kind of set. No, because
for the emotion.
It takes a while for you to even get to the singer. In the beginning, people are talking and everyone's coming.
No,
it's
it don't take a while.
It does.
Not at this funeral. It went kind of quick. It was like first 10 minutes and then singer. Do your first
I can
ditty.
understand. It's crazy. Like when you really care about the person that died and the singer ain't good, you want to fight them.
Yeah, like. So, at every funeral, they have that one song that's supposed to make the whole family go lose their mind and cry.
Yeah.
And she was singing that song, and she started off bad. And then, like, this was her problem. She started off bad on all the songs because she knows nothing about dynamics. Like, she was.
How do you know that?
Because I could tell she was singing songs. She was high when she wasn't supposed to be. She was low, never. She was just loud.
Oh,
she was just loud. And then I could tell her favorite singer was like Patti LaBelle and like,
which is not a bad favorite singer to have.
Not a bad favorite singer, but when you try to mimic them,
yeah, you can't. Nobody doing Patti.
You ain't Patti.
Ain't nobody doing
exactly.
Patti. If Patti's still out here doing Patti the way she was doing Patti 40 years ago,
she wouldn't be making pies.
There's no, she is. No, that's what I'm saying. Patti is doing Patti still. Patti can still be Patti now.
Did you remember that Versus?
The Versus.
Patti was cool.
No, Patti is still Patti. Everything that I've
Patti
seen.
was cool, but and it's nothing against Patti because of course
never
age.
Nothing against Patti.
Yeah, age comes around and it is what it is.
No, she still sounds amazing.
No, she sounds amazing for Patti.
And that's all she got to do is sound amazing for Patti.
But when people try to mimic Patti, they don't try to mimic Patti now. They try to mimic Patti before.
I know, but Patti now is still Patti before.
That's a bar.
But it is. Patti always going. She look like she always gonna be Patti. I don't think Patti's gonna be one of the people that's gonna fall off and be like, dang, like they should stop. Like I think Patti is always gonna be what she is.
I get that. But this lady wasn't.
Okay.
This lady was not. And she just messed up the whole mood for me. I was just focused on her the entire time. Like, when is she gonna mess up? She started this one song and she was doing good.
That's not what you're there for.
Yeah, but it was throwing me off though. It was throwing me off, and everybody just go ahead, girl. You better sing it. Da 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 da. And maybe part of it was because we wasn't in the South, so it was like, okay, maybe I haven't heard like these true
soul singers,
gospel. Southern
oh man,
Baptist.
They gonna tear you up this week. They gonna tear you up.
No,
everybody from up north gonna tear you up this week.
No, listen, I get it. I didn't.
I mean, I'm with you, but
I didn't learn there was a difference until I moved to the South.
I'm with you, but I didn't say it.
No, I'm
there. I fuck with you.
All I'm saying is that I think they gave her way more credit as a singer than she deserved.
Well, baby, it's fine. But if she was a cousin,
that she didn't know she didn't know her name, but
it's
whatever.
okay. But it's fine. It's all right.
It was messed up too because the person who was preaching, I think he heard that I think he heard that she was a cousin and was like, oh, she must know how to say her name. And when he got to the mic, he said her name the way that the cousin said it, which was wrong. And I was like, they really going to just mess up this child's name. And it wasn't until like the third or fourth person came up and actually, well, the third person came up, you know, when people come up and speak about and said her name right. Then the pastor switched it up and said it right.
Wow.
I was like, damn. But the cousin was still cousining.
No, rest in peace to her. Yeah, you've had a week.
Yeah, it was crazy week.
You've had a lot going on.
But
I had a thought today. Mm-hmm. And I'm sorry, this don't have nothing to do with what we're saying, but I gotta switch the mood. But it's also still, it's still sad. I was in the shower today. Uh-huh. And you were gone. And I locked the doors and shit like that. But like the house it's kind of an old house, so it makes noises. And I kept thinking I heard you coming in or something like that. And at one point I'm standing in the shower and I was like, if somebody comes to rob me, what can I do? And I know your first thought is like, you gonna fuck them to save your family? Because that's what I said I wanted to do. Mm-hmm. If we ever got in a situation like that. But I think I just want to, for other women out there, I think you should always keep a bottle of Veet or Nair, if you don't care about yourself, in your shower. Because I think, like, my first thought was like, how do I defend myself? I'm butt ass naked in the shower. And I think I'm going to grab some Veet, which is the hair removal stuff, I guess, for the men that don't know, and put it on my hands and put it in his eyes. And then I could leave because it's hair removal. It's going to burn his eyes up, and that will disarm him.
That's not a bad thought, actually.
Right? I don't know. That was so random, but I just kept hearing noises. I was like, what is that? I was like, what do I do? There was no knife. There was nothing near me. Like, I got razors, but they're not like those kind of razors. So I actually picked up, this is why my brain is crazy. I picked up a razor to look at it to figure out how I can get the razor out the razor fast enough.
You're going to be like, oh, you deserve a shave.
Yeah, to kill this imaginary robber that was coming in my house.
Oh, you trying to kill?
Well, I have to do something. I don't know. So that was my first thought. I was like, I can do one pump, take my eyes, and blah. He opened the thing and put it in his eyes. And he's not going to know what to do because his eyes are burning. Because it's removing shit.
But you got to be quick with that. Like,
I know,
as soon as they open, you got to...
I literally thought about the timing of it.
But what about if it was really me?
Well, I would know. I think I would know it was you, but I would still have the stuff on my hands.
How would you know it was me?
I mean, I think I could tell, like, if it's you... in the 2 seconds, I would know if it was you or if it was someone else.
See, in those 2 seconds.
But I would already have the stuff on my hands because the shower door is clear, so I can see. That's enough time to hit one pump, put it on my hands, wipe it in his eyes. All right, sorry, my bad. I thought that was a good idea that I should get out to the people. That was on my heart. That was on my heart before we recorded, and I just wanted to get that message out.
Okay. Yeah. I get it.
Yeah, man. Damn, I feel like I helped too.
Did you really?
Yeah, I don't know. What the hell are you doing?
I'm sipping my water.
Are you literally sipping your water while we're recording? For everyone that's not watching YouTube, he has his gallon of water that he literally is drinking right now so he can get his gulps in.
I mean, my mouth was dry, but also... yeah, I'm trying to get this gallon.
That is but that's an aggressive bottle to just pull out of nowhere.
My boy said it's the bad bitch bottle.
It is because it got the words on the side.
He was like, yo, you got your motivational quotes and everything up there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it is the bad bitch bottle.
It helps though.
I want one.
I bet you do.
But I've always wanted one. I just never thought to buy it. I just buy the bottled waters and I drink how many they tell you to drink or whatever. It's fine. I'm proud of you. All right, go ahead. Start the show.
It's J-Rod.
Kristen Sivills.
And then we, the podcast, the fastest growing podcast in Kapoli, Hawaii.
Hawaii. Did you not know where, is it Hawaii?
Yeah,
it's Hawaii,
the problem was I was trying to say Kapoli.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I hope this is how you pronounce it.
I don't want to say nothing wrong because I respect Hawaii so fucking much. I want to go so bad, but I know y'all don't really fuck with visitors like that much, but I want to go. But shout out to y'all.
Who told you they don't fuck with visitors?
There's a whole thing where people, it's such a family unit, and I could be getting all this wrong. Please don't fight me. But like, they don't really want people from like
mainland.
Yeah, like kind of messing up the culture that they have there. Yeah, it was a whole thing.
I know a lot of people that have been to Hawaii.
No, I think there are ways to go about it, and I think you kind of have to know that. But for the most part, they just don't want people using it as a tourist destination. And like, you're looking like that, but you don't live there. I've read or heard and seen things, and yeah. Yeah, Keith Lee just went there, and he said he would talk to some people so he knew how to navigate the island and to do it respectfully. So,
okay.
Yeah, it's a whole thing.
Okay. I mean, I've done it before.
I know, but every time I tell you something, you be looking like, what are you talking about? And I'm like, it has nothing to do with you, so you wouldn't know.
You're right. It just doesn't sound...
You always be like, that don't make sense, but it's what they do. It's them.
Okay, well,
you know,
let us know in the comments. Just let us know.
They better than us.
If you want people
honestly,
over there.
They care about
a lot of shit.
They care more than a lot of people over here because I'm ready to fucking go. But anyway.
You're away, like you're separate and you're in like paradise, man.
I think and I mean just the culture over there is so beautiful. Everything that I've seen, or even the people that I've seen, like just respect it so much, and they have a different aura about them that we just don't have over here. It's like a lot of people that just don't respect a lot of shit, and they, you know, it's just different. It's different. I haven't been. I would love to go, but
you know, it was different.
Wow. You want to talk about that? You want to talk about what I think you're gonna talk about?
What do you think I'm gonna talk about?
What did you tell me last night? The whole day went by, and then you told me something last night.
Oh, I wasn't going to bring that up. I was going to bring out what you told me last night.
All right. If you do that, then I'm going to bring up what you told me. we can talk today.
Fuck it, I'm a man.
Go ahead. You go first. You go first.
It's a quick story.
Mine's quick too, apparently. But go ahead.
I went out last night. I forgot where I went. Came back, and Kristen's like, oh my gosh.
Oh, you went out to go pick our daughter up.
Yes.
Okay.
And I come back, I'm in the bedroom. She's like, oh my gosh, you don't know what just happened to me. I'm like, what? She's like, man, I was sitting here and all of a sudden,
I can't believe this shit.
A bug hit my shoulder, and I know what kind of bug it was. And I jumped up and I just stared at it. I was like, you didn't kill it or nothing? No, I just stared at it.
I don't think y'all understand. I'm sitting on my bed, and there's a window behind our bed, and I think it came from that window. And I heard something hit my headboard and then my shoulder, and I was like, I'm probably imagining that. And I turned and I looked, and it was right beside me, and I jumped out the bed, and I said, what the fuck is that? No one's in the room with me, by the way. He had literally just closed the door downstairs, so I know he didn't hear me.
So I put up these cameras when we had the house. Repiped. Yeah. I put up cameras all around the house, and one of the cameras I have is in our room. Now, usually I go back and look at it to see us have sex, but
you do?
Yeah, but I had to see her reaction. I was like, she just putting on. She didn't really jump out the bed.
Wait, you do?
Yeah. Let me tell you.
That's funny.
I've never seen somebody jump so slow. This was the slowest escape in life. Like, if that bug wanted you, that bug had you.
You ever see something, but you didn't think it really was a thing? I imagine a lot of shit. I have a lot of scenarios in my head, like, if this happened, I'm gonna do this. And I thought that maybe I just heard some shit and it really wasn't happening. And that bug was right there, so I had to process it.
No.
And then jump out the bed.
Because your face was like, run. And your body was like, stay, nigga. And I was just trying to figure out what the fuck. Hilarious. If you don't have cameras up in your house, in your room, do it.
I literally got up and I told him about it. He wouldn't have known. I told him about it and I said, he was like, what'd you do? I was like, man, I stared at it for like 20 minutes.
And her ass is staring there looking like you know how the breakdancers stare with their hands folded, like they about to jump in. That's what she was doing.
Because I was trying to process how I was gonna grab this bug. So what you didn't see in the cameras, in one hand I had a napkin, but it was inside of a plastic bag.
What?
So if I grabbed it with the napkin, it would already be in a bag. You feel what I'm saying?
Oh my gosh.
But I was trying to process how I was gonna do it, and I have a fear of like bugs and like nasty
nature,
like things. Not that. Just I don't know. It's a whatever. So I couldn't figure out how to approach it. In my mind, I kept thinking if I wait this out long enough and watch where he goes, you'll show up at the house and then you could do it. But he stayed in one area the whole time.
He was like, why she leave?
So I thought he was looking at me.
He probably was. He was trying to get to know you.
So I was trying to move where he won't like really fucking with me. Like if I stayed still, maybe he would start moving. And then it got to me. It was pissing me off.
You know what's wild? And I just noticed it. Why do we always call bugs and other creatures he's?
I don't know.
Except for a ladybug. Like every
they
other
told
bug
us
is
to
a
call
he.
it a ladybug. I don't know. I just feel like men are bugs. men are bugs. I don't know. Yeah, fuck with me. All right, my time. Story time. So
now you don't have to do this.
So
that wasn't embarrassing to you. So you don't have to do this.
It was embarrassing the way that you watched it and laughed on camera. Story time. So last night.
It wasn't last night.
Well, last night, I'm going downstairs and you said, hey, I forgot to tell you. And I thought it was something crazy. I thought it was something like bad. And I was like, what the fuck did you forget to tell me, right? So I come upstairs and you're like sitting on the edge of the bed and you look very sad. So I thought it was like something crazy happened.
It was.
And you was like, man, last night I came on my face. And I said, what? You said, I came on my face. So I did hear it right because you said it twice. And my mouth was open, probably quite like yours, but mine was.
No. Mouth wasn't open, closed mouth.
He said it shot up on my face, like to my nose, down my lip, onto my chest. And I said, what did you do? He said, I froze because I didn't want to open my mouth. I said, you didn't scream? He was like, no. Mind y'all, I'm in the bed, y'all. I didn't hear nothing. I didn't feel nothing. I was knocked the fuck out. And all I could think of was you just going, and just getting out the bed slowly, like, I gotta get this shit off my face. I can't believe I did this.
It was on my lip.
That's something I'm about to rewind the camera for because I think that's got to be on tape.
It was on my lip.
You think it's on tape?
I don't think so. Maybe. I don't know.
Probably you getting up to go wipe it off your face is on tape. Okay. And I'm going to look at it on the camera.
No. Okay. So I'm there doing my thing, enjoying myself.
Having a good time.
Good old personal time, right? And I'm getting close to the end and I'm like, okay, well, let me get my towel. Now I know, I don't know if this is just me. I'm pretty sure it's not, but I know my trajectory. Like I know where it's going to shoot, how it's going to shoot.
Yeah.
And it usually shoots up.
That's true.
So what I do is take my,
you should be in the military.
What?
No, go ahead.
I take my rag and I lay it across like my chest so that when it goes, well, my stomach really, so that when it goes up, it goes right into the rag and everything. You know what I mean? And
that's years of practice, honestly. The average height that it reaches is right here on my chest line.
And every night it works except for the night before last. And it I saw it. I saw it coming. Like, mind you, I'm laying down and all I see is it just coming at me. And it was going so fast, I couldn't do anything about it.
That's hilarious.
And it hit bong before I could move my head. And it was just laying there.
On your lip, telling you to shh.
Oh my gosh. And I froze. God, I wanted to cut my lips off at that moment.
It's like you wanted to scream, your dick was like, don't scream. Shh.
And then I got a habit of licking my lips, right?
Man.
So after I clean myself off, get everything off, the only thing I'm saying to myself, if you lick your fucking lips.
It's like somebody's gonna see it.
Exactly. I didn't look over to see if you was
gonna
awake.
wake up and I was gonna be like, baby, your lips chapped as fuck. It's all right, it's a new thing.
Today's the first day I licked my lips in 48 hours.
Oh, it's probably gone now.
Yeah, but man.
I kissed you, I think.
Well, you used to it on your
Yeah,
lips, so
fine. I got it. Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it was a tragic moment, all right?
It got to my lips and it was like, oh, this is where we're supposed to be.
Home.
Little sperm.
And I almost...
Wait, did you call my mouth home, you nasty nigga? Your mouth is an Airbnb, nigga, then fine. Fine. You want to play that game?
I almost looked at you and said,
baby,
you ain't never got to suck my dick again. Yo,
I'm sorry you had to go through this.
I almost did it. And then I was like, nah, she used to it. It's fine.
Shut up. That's crazy.
Other than that, how was your week, man?
How was my week? I'm still on a journey of and it's always a journey, you know, that's the trigger word, of just doing things for myself, trying to make sure that I, where I've been down, I get up and I purposely get up, take a shower, put on makeup, get dressed, put on some smell good just to make myself feel good and try to get outside in the sun, try to do something. So I've just been doing that, like going to the store and going outside or cleaning up. The last couple of days, I hadn't really been feeling up to it. Cause I fucked my knee up walking up the stairs, and
yo old ass, man.
I don't even know what happened, but it was definitely that third step. I'm gonna punch that bitch in the face because I tweaked my fucking knee, and I thought it was one of those like your knee hurt and you have a little pain and it goes away, but it's been fucking with me every day since going up and down the stairs.
Is that your first like moment of
no,
I am old?
No, I caught a Charlie horse getting off the couch. And the fact that I said Charlie horse is some old shit. Look, I don't even think my daughter knows what a Charlie horse is. I don't think so.
You earn your auntie name.
Like, shut the fuck up. So I have just been living with that, dealing with that. But I've been okay. Last couple of days, I just been tired, but I'm okay. I'm all right.
Okay.
I'm doing all right. We still haven't gone anywhere because tour starts in May. Next week is the first time we're actually going somewhere out of, but I took the kids, I think that was this week. I took the kids to go get, because they were out Monday. So I took them to go get shakes from the Yard, which is like a milkshake place. And we were supposed to go to like Crumble Cookies or some shit like that just to get them out the house. So we like rode around, sang songs in the car, got out the house to do something. Right. And it was good.
That's good.
It was a good time.
That's good, man. My week was I don't know. It just feels like a lot of stuff has been happening.
Yeah.
Like I said earlier, I had to go to New York for a funeral. Close friend of the family had passed away, man. So I had to go and show my love and support to her family. New York was it felt good because I stayed where I used to live, and it just felt good to just see how things had changed and how certain things were still the same.
I didn't know you stayed where you used to live.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I almost walked outside, but I was like, niggas don't know me no more.
I don't really know these niggas no more. I don't know these niggas out here no more, so...
I don't need no problems, man.
How did that feel, though, being where you used to live? It's kind of interesting.
It felt good. It felt amazing, honestly. Like, I just stared out the window and just looked at the block, and old memories just rushing back of just being in there, and... I got a question.
Okay. This is a podcast.
When is it wrong to
shit.
see something out of place and not tell the person that lives there?
I know exactly what you're talking about. And hell yeah, you wrong as fuck. Honestly. Yes. You wrong as fuck. You are dead ass wrong.
So I'm at the place I was staying, and I hear some rustling behind me. I'm like, oh, the AC must be on or the window must be open, something. But I just hear plastic just rustling, right? It's early in the day. And I don't think nothing about it. I go about my business and everything. But every so often, I just hear this rustling, right? So later in the evening, I'm watching the game. By the way, the Knicks, number 2, baby. Number 2.
Bitches love.
No.
Wrong button.
Oh,
That's hilarious. Wrong button.
yeah, my bad.
Bitches do love this.
No time for that. Yeah, Knicks, second place in the Eastern Conference Finals. We coming for you, 76ers. Niggas.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway, we not afraid of Embiid. I'm watching the game. Mm-hmm. Everything is normal, right? Mm-hmm. My mom's comes out the room and she's like, yo, because it wasn't a lot of space. Mm-hmm. So she was like, yo, if you want to lay in the bed with me, you know what I mean? That's fine. I'm like, hey, I'm a grown ass man. I'm not laying in no fucking bed with my mother. Like, I will sit right on this couch and fall asleep. I ain't, fuck that. Fuck that. So,
I'm sorry, because I know where the story's going.
So the game goes off, and I'm just scrolling through the TV looking for something else to watch.
As you do, you know.
And my peripheral is great. And
Yeah.
my peripheral.
That's straightforward though, ain't shit. But that peripheral, boy, that peripheral, them sides is crazy.
Yo, so out my peripheral, I see something, and I'm like, damn, I thought somebody in here? You know what I mean? So I go back to watching it again. Then my peripheral hits it again. I'm like, what the fuck is... It's a fucking mouse. Like a grown mouse. Like he was mousing, all right? Mickey's cousin or something like that.
Yeah.
He looked like he was malnourished though. But whatever. And immediately I jumped up and said, I'm sleeping with my mama tonight. It's happening. It is just done.
Did you ever tell her?
No, so as I'm laying in the bed, my first thought is, maybe I should tell her why I'm in here. Nah, I don't want to bother her. Well, maybe I should tell people that live here why I'm in here, you know, just to alert them. And I was like, you know what? I'm pretty sure that if I've been hearing this motherfucker all day,
That's fucked up.
and I seen him tonight,
That's fucked up.
they know he here.
That's fucked
And
up.
I don't want to embarrass anybody or make anybody feel some sort of way. Like I get it, you know what I mean? Like, fuck it. We just here.
Ooh, I'm yawning like shit.
You all right?
Nah, I'm
Want
fine.
some water?
Nah,
I got some water.
I don't want no goddamn water. You ain't shit for that.
Oh man,
That's crazy.
So I guess I was wrong. Whatever.
Yeah.
Let's get to our favorite part. You know what I mean? I previewed it earlier.
Bitches love this. Yeah.
Yeah,
me.
baby.
That's me.
And today we have for you a great list.
Hi, is it a great list?
It might be. I have faith in your picks.
It's my list too.
Yeah,
I picked the
you
list.
picked this
I
list
picked the
this
list.
week.
Yeah.
Top 6 deal breakers in a relationship.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, when Kristen first said the list, I was like, I don't know if I want to do that. You know, like we've covered, you know, deal breakers and everything. If we're going to do it, we gotta be specific about certain things that often we not really thinking about in the moment. You know what I mean? Things that are just maybe petty.
Yeah.
You know,
Most amount of petty.
yeah, you know, like I want it to be a real list. And boy, I think we got one here. I think we got one here. So, top 6 deal breakers in a relationship. Would you like to start? Or you want me to start? Or how you want to do it?
I'll go first.
Okay.
For me,
Number 6.
it don't have nothing to do with nobody else. This is about me. I if you have thin eyebrows, I can't fuck with you. And it's because I don't blame you for your thin eyebrows. I also don't have eyebrows. And I think that thick eyebrows are attractive to me because I don't have it. And you always want what you can't have.
Okay.
And if I'm gonna have children with someone, I would like them to balance out
the hair ratio on the face.
Because eyebrows really make a person.
It really does.
You know they do. And you know, look at you, exhibit motherfucking A. You hear me? And my babies, I want a nigga with a little bit of unibrow, and that's what I got. I fuck with. Oh my gosh.
Yo, my unibrow used to be a sore spot for me. Like, it took me a long time to realize
shit is sexy.
All I gotta do is cut it.
Oh nah, I love that shit. I love it when it's just a little bit. Like, you know, it can. I mean, I want you to clean it up, but I want to know that you can produce a unibrow.
Wow.
So that's
you saw Anthony Davis for the first time and was like, my God.
Yeah. What? I fucked the shit out of his face. You hear me? But not like that. It's not about that.
I don't know how I feel about you saying that.
But it's not about. It's about the eyebrows. Like, if he wanted a baby, I would give him one solely off of that.
Then,
not now. I got me a nigga with one brow. What I need him for, you know? Hey, okay. That's mine. That's my first one.
All right.
Number 6.
Number 5, deal breakers in a relationship. Ex name tatted on the back.
Oh, I understand that.
Now, I understand you might have been in a relationship and you might have had your ex who might have died on your arm or on your chest or something like that.
I understand that, yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'm cool with all that. But it's the back.
It's the back. I get it.
That fucks with me because that's the only place where it's me and that name.
Yeah, because I can't look you in the eyes.
You can't look me in the eye to divert my attention or nothing.
Yeah,
it's just me and that name.
Yeah.
And I feel like that name is going to fuck with me while I'm back there.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna feel disrespected. So
as a man though, you don't wanna just shoot at it. If you back there, you don't wanna just like, nigga, like, bah! You know?
I don't want to come on another man, is what you're asking me.
Like, you know what I mean?
No, I don't.
Nah, you rather come on your mouth. I understand. I understand. Don't worry about it. Okay. Cool. All right. Number 4. I wrote some of these down because I had a big list, but which ones are important for the story?
Number 4.
Polo button all the way to the top. I don't really fuck with that. And I know that's a thing it might just be me. I know that you not my guy. I know those guys and I know they not my guys. You feel what I'm saying? And it's not like it's like, I'm not saying I'm the best dressed person ever in the world, but it's something about the attitude of that polo being up there. I know niggas like that. And that just reminds me of when like a job interview, like those niggas, they don't really have the dress up clothes, but so they button the polo up to the top, and it's like I'm your manager.
You know what? As a person, because it's a deal breaker, and I understand how that could be a deal breaker because you cannot tell what they do by that polo being buttoned up to the top. They can either be a call center worker or a real estate agent. And it's either way.
And I fuck with the call center. I've been in a call center, but I've also been in a call center. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not saying you not good for nobody else. You just not my guy.
I get it.
You not my guy.
I get it.
You not my guy, and I know you got weapons. I already know you got weapons in the house. I know it's a weapon in your glove compartment, and you safe. I get it. I'm not fucking with you. I can't do it. That's me.
Top 6 deal breakers in a relationship. Number 3, if you believe in crystals.
Oh, here you go. This is you.
Listen, man.
This is you.
Listen, man. I told y'all before, me and earthy women never got along when I was dating out there. It just never worked for us. But if you believe in rocks and pebbles giving you some type of energy source, I know it ain't for me.
But what if that's real?
It ain't real.
You don't know that.
You know how I know it ain't real?
What?
Because I remember a person that will remain nameless I gave them a rock that I found outside because it looked real nice. It was one of them stalagmite. No, maybe not stalagmite. That's
Maybe
the wrong
I
one.
think that's in the cave.
That's the cave,
Yeah.
right? It was smooth.
Yeah.
It was very smooth.
It was smooth.
And I gave it to the person, and they started talking about how powerful this rock was and how much energy source it brought and the peace that it brings. And this type of rock, da da da. I'm
You
like,
gotta put it outside and charge it. For real, that's what you do.
only thing that was on my mind is, nigga, I got this from the street.
Why did you give it to her then if you didn't want her to love it?
Because I just wanted to see if she could tell between a regular rock and the rocks that she
That's
thought, which are
crazy.
regular rocks
You
too.
fucking with
As
her.
a matter of fact, my next side hustle was about to be finding rocks outside and saying that they magical or whatever the fuck they say.
That's crazy.
Because I can't deal with a person like that.
But somebody that's really into that is gonna know that you full of shit. 'Cause
No,
they
they
know that's
not.
not the rock.
No, they not. That's the thing. It's all full of shit.
Oh.
All of it.
Okay.
I
cool.
said it.
All right. This is actually a very serious deal breaker for me.
Number 2.
Being a bad parent. I cannot fuck with anybody that is a bad parent. Like, you cannot like them because kids ain't shit, and I understand that, but you gotta love them. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Completely.
You don't have to like, they will piss you off. I understand. A lot of kids, right now, one of the twins, we trying to get rid of him, right? Because he think he can run shit.
I was about to say 3 out of our 4 kids I don't like.
Yeah.
But I love them all.
That one specific, he think he can run shit, and I gotta remind him he 5. The other day, we in the car, he tried to, one of the twins, this is off subject, one of the twins, Cameron, tried to punish his brother in the car. His brother is crying in the car.
His twin brother.
And mind you, again, they're autistic. They're used to routines. So we're leaving this place, and usually we turn right. We don't turn right. We turn left. We turn left. He loses his shit because we don't turn right, right? His brother in there going, Caleb, stop crying. And he's like, no, I want to turn right. He said, Caleb, no mommy and daddy's room, no TV, no Bluey. You're grounded for 1,000 years. He starts crying louder. I said, Caleb, Cameron can't ground you for 1,000 years. He is 5 years old. And he's going, but I want to go right. He said, Cameron, Caleb, stop it, Caleb, okay? And he gets louder. He's a child.
And he is cracking up inside. You can see it on his face, the joy he gets for fucking with his little brother, well, his twin brother.
His 3-minute younger brother. So again, you don't have to like those kids, but I need you to love those kids. So that's my deal
Gotta
breaker.
love the
that's
kids.
That's a big deal
man.
breaker for
Gotta
me.
love it. Even though I'm going to tell you, the ones, those neglectful women got the best pussy.
All right.
The best. All right.
Oh.
Let me tell
Right.
you. You want to jump at something good? Get a chick that don't feed her kids.
All right. Well, they got to eat.
Yeah.
You got to make sure they got to eat.
A Lunchable for dinner. That's the one you want.
I wouldn't know. So that's a big one for me.
Finally, the number 1
Deal breaker.
deal breaker in a relationship.
Why are you already stopping? What is it?
Because I feel like I'm going to offend some people. If I didn't offend them already. Second toe longer than the big toe. Listen, that shit is an alien, okay?
Nobody.
That is alien-like.
You can't help it if that's how it grows. Just like men with little dicks can't help that they dick's little.
And that's probably a deal breaker.
No, it's not for me. I don't care.
Oh, well, that big toe, little toe shit, if they off,
I can understand if you're like, I can't. Like, you can love somebody, but they always got to take their shoes off at some point. And you always going to see
I can't deal with it. I can't.
And that's...
Because part of me is wondering, how are you even standing?
That's not for you to find out.
I just want to know what your aerodynamic situation
now you're thinking
is.
too much about it. You just have to love me.
And
you
it just don't feel right. And then they try to
not me. It's not me. It's not me. But you gotta what? It's fine.
I had a woman that I broke up with immediately when she took off her shoes. She put her feet on me. And at first I was cool until I looked down. That was the first time I've seen her feet.
Oh. Yeah, well, that's aggressive.
You ever
That's aggressive, though. You don't put your feet on someone for the very first time that they've ever seen your feet. You got to let the feet be down there, and then I can decide if I need your feet on me.
Now, I would never put my hands on a woman ever.
Yeah.
That is the worst thing ever. Mm-hmm. But when I pushed the foot off of me, I promise she did like a 180. Like she spent around. Like, cause it was what? And I made that noise. And
I'm proud of you for saying 180 and not 360.
Oh yeah. Cause she when she did the 180, I left. Relationship over.
Wow, that's
Relationship
a
over.
terrible way to break up with somebody. Okay.
That was my reason. That was my deal breaker, all right?
Okay.
These were the top 6 deal breakers in a relationship. If you have a deal breaker that needs to be said so people know not to mess with you, to put it in the comments, man, and we will look at it and see how petty you are as well.
I'm not that petty. I think I'm okay.
Nah,
I don't think I'm that bad.
You're a little petty. A little petty.
Okay.
Let's get to the question of the day. First and foremost, last week I talked to you guys, and I will say it was a little more fun this week. There was a lot of people that didn't want to answer this question, though.
There was more people that didn't want to answer.
Yeah, but I seen some good ones, though. I seen some good ones in the mix of people that were scared.
Okay.
And I get it. I get it. Question of the day. What's the biggest secret you had before getting into a relationship?
I don't really know. I don't really know an answer for this. I don't really have any secrets.
None? There's nothing that you held back, was like, nah, this relationship too new to be telling this person this.
No, because the biggest secret I would have had was that I had a kid. But if you knew me, you knew I had a kid.
Right.
I wasn't hiding that. So I ain't really have one, to be honest with you. Maybe it's not a secret, but maybe I just didn't mention that I liked girls before I was in a relationship. But I didn't think of it as a secret. I just didn't think it was relevant to the conversation because I was with somebody that it wouldn't have mattered either way.
Okay.
Like it wasn't like I wasn't comfortable expressing that to him. So that might have been it, but it wasn't like I was going out cheating with,
I mean, that's kind of a secret, though.
Yeah, I guess. But I didn't think of it like I have to hide this from, like, I don't know. That's not where my mind was going. But I never said there. Yeah, there was probably some people that are finding out through this podcast.
Oh, okay.
But maybe that. I don't know.
Okay, that's what it is. That's what it is. Now y'all know.
Oh, shit. Every time you start something, I just get nervous.
Somebody in the comments last week was like, I'm the epitome of a red flag or something like that.
Who, you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you are. You are.
I am the red flag.
Yeah.
So this is not going to shock you guys at all.
Oh, shit.
If you're a new listener, hey, what's up? Welcome.
Is this our relationship?
No.
Okay.
No, it's a relationship before us.
Okay.
I might have forgot to mention that I had she wasn't a girlfriend, but
It was the person you was fucking before you got with me? Was it that person?
I fucked her for a minute, so yeah.
But it was the same girl that I met?
I forgot.
So wait, you were fucking this girl for a while and went through relationships with the girl still there?
Not an S.
Went through a relationship leading into talking to me?
Yeah.
And she didn't feel no way about that because she wasn't the one being picked for that? No, she did. She did feel a way.
She
about
felt
that.
the way. But the way I did it, see, the girl I was getting into a relationship with, I didn't tell her about her. And I told her I was doing it for business reasons.
No. Start over with that. Because what did you say to me? What? Start over.
The girl that I was getting into the relationship with,
Yeah.
I didn't tell her about, my East Coast boo. My East Coast boo, I told her I was getting into a relationship for business reasons.
And what were those reasons?
Career stuff.
Like what? You was getting into a relationship you thought you were going to be in a better career. Oh, that's fucked up. Wait, I just started thinking about that.
Yeah.
Okay, so you told her that
Who's her?
the East Coast girl, that you were getting a relationship with the West Coast girl because she had connections?
Mm-hmm.
Is that why you got in a relationship with her? Because she had connections?
No, not at all.
But the East Coast girl was okay with you getting a full relationship with somebody else because they had connections?
She believed in me.
She believed in you getting in a relationship? So you were like, I have to fuck her. Oh my God, because how am I going to get these jobs?
I mean, we didn't talk about me having sex with her.
You were in a relationship. What did she think was going to happen?
I don't know. I didn't ask those questions.
How did you present it to her that I have to get in a relationship with this woman so I can further my career? How do you explain that to somebody?
I mean,
explain it to me like I'm stupid.
First and foremost, you got to remember.
Which she was obviously stupid.
She wasn't stupid.
Well, that was very dumb. There's no way you can tell me that was smart. So go ahead.
First and foremost, you must acknowledge my talk game is crazy.
It is. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It is crazy.
I can finesse.
First of all, don't change your voice when you're talking bullshit to me. Tell me, what are you talking about?
Basically, the situation was I went out there and I had these pictures that I posted.
Yeah, I saw them.
Yeah, I had these pictures that I posted, put them up, and I was like, well, this will be my way of saying, hey, I'm talking to somebody. And of course, when I got back home,
you heard about it.
East Coast Boo, questioned me about it. And I was like, listen, man, it ain't even that serious, man. I don't even feel her like that. More than anything, it's just me trying to get my, situation together, man. Like, it's business, man. And you know that. Like, I told you about her. I told you what type of stuff she do.
All right, can you make this a clip? Anybody that's out there that thinks that we are in a business relationship, send me a DM immediately, because ain't no way that I got a C-section for business, okay? All right? I do not think the same way. If anybody thinks that I needed this nigga to get on, please let me know in the comments, in my DM. I don't give a fuck if it come with a dick pic. Let me know. Okay? I'm just letting y'all know I don't have money, okay? No, I don't have any connections that this nigga don't have. If anything, you know what? I'd have been pissed because of who your best friend is. Nigga, go fuck him then. Because how in the hell are you? That's when you got to put the pieces together. And be like, oh, so you need her, but you can't just, nah, it's something different. What are you talking about? I just want y'all to know, there's no way in hell that...
Listen, I was a different person back then.
I don't have anything. I have nothing for him to profit off of.
I was a different person back then, man.
Man, that's wild. What? And she was like, nah, I get it.
I mean, she didn't like it, but she understood.
You really should have been with her, because that's a ride or die ass woman. Because ain't no way in hell I'm letting that go by. Ain't no way in hell. I'm not looking dumb for nobody. Nobody.
Yeah, man.
I don't even give a fuck about these answers that anybody else has. That was so crazy that I don't think that anything that I'm going to read is going to top that. Because what the fuck? Like, I knew about both of these women, and I knew that you had a relationship one, and I knew that one girl you had on the side, but I did not know that was the transaction you made with them. You learn something new every day. I knew you on shit, but goddamn. Wow. Man. Like, your top game crazy, but I don't know if it's that crazy. I don't know if it's that
I get
crazy.
the little dick too.
I don't know if it's that crazy though. I don't know. Like I cannot see. No, unless I'm benefiting from it.
You are.
How?
Companionship.
No, I don't give a fuck about that. That's why you have kids. I have children to be my companions in life.
Oh, well.
I mean, I know kids will eventually grow up, get their own families. That's not the point. The point is that's crazy.
Nah, it was wild. It was wild. I walked away saying, shit, I pulled that off. That's crazy.
Damn.
Yeah. Yeah. It was, but.
Bet you'll never pull no shit like that off again.
Why would I need to?
I know.
I got everything I need in you.
Hey, if anybody out there is in a relationship with my husband, you better have some money, because ain't no way. Oh, my gosh.
All right. Man. Man.
Come on, let's read these other answers before I get excited.
All right. You know what these comments about to be, right?
Hell yeah. If you got some dirt on him between the years of when, if you thought you was engaged to this nigga between,
no, man, no.
All right,
no. What's the biggest secret you had before getting into a relationship? I love sex a lot more than I let on, and I showered 3 or more times a day.
Well, how do you have time to do that?
What, 3 or more times a day, right?
Yeah. That's meals. You're supposed to eat meals 3.
I don't know if this is a guy
or more time.
This is a woman, so her sex game is probably crazy. She stays home, does nothing but sex. And, after sex, she showers. You just made
that story up from them things. That's a lot of showering.
That's a lot
but
of
showering. But I can, if there are people that have, OCD and stuff, and they have to do it.
True.
So I get that.
And I can see how you can hide that.
Yeah.
Like, that could be a secret. I have OCD because people might, run away from me because of that.
A lot of people, because people don't understand OCDs.
Yeah.
So I understand that.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. What is a secret that you hid from someone before your relationship? Dude said, my dick game is trash.
Hey, that's honest.
And I appreciate that more than anything. We can work on that. I feel like we can work on that.
Listen, when you got bad dick, you have to be upfront and honest. Let the person know that what you're about to get is probably something that you never had before.
Yeah.
And not in a good way.
But
we can grow together.
Yeah, but if you never had it, maybe it's like, ooh, I never seen anybody put a dick in my ear. Maybe I should see what that's about. Maybe that's crazy. I don't know.
Yeah, man.
I'm broke with mad debt. That is a thing. That's a thing a lot of people don't talk about.
Yeah.
So, that I'm not a virgin when
I was
16, and that I wanted her friend first. This is I just want to throw out, this is all the same dude. He got mad red flags. I was still messing with my ex. Yeah, like before the relationship, if you're still, maybe you're trying to figure out if you still want them.
True.
Because it's before the relationship.
True.
Someone said that I'm a freak and had a lot I wanted to try. Everyone can't get that from me. Yeah, sometimes you don't feel good or confident doing all the things you want to do with other people.
Yeah, and also sometimes they just too ugly to do the nasty shit with.
Well, why are you in a relationship with, baby? You just thinking about other things, other ventures that you have, traveled on or whatever. Someone said, wait, hold on. I went to college at 16 and met a senior and didn't tell him my age for a while. But he had a secret too. He had a girlfriend already. He turned out to be abusive too. Well, that's a lot. That went down south really crazy.
Damn. What's the biggest secret? What's the question? What's the biggest secret you had before getting into a relationship?
I fucked one of my ex's sisters over 20 years ago.
Damn.
Shit.
Damn. Is that a deal breaker?
But it's over 20 years ago. So what if you get in the relationship with them and you like, damn, that's your sister? You didn't know.
But see, you know the fucked up part? Like, I feel like siblings are petty when they argue.
Yeah.
So that's coming up.
But if the sister ain't used it yet, man, I wish that that would be crazy.
What?
You know what would be crazy with me is because, like, my sister is in her 50s, right? So she's older. So it wouldn't be her. But, like, my brothers are younger.
And you fucked one of their girls?
And I'm bi and I fuck one of their girls. Do you think that would hurt worse if I was like, man, that's why I fucked your bitch?
Yeah.
That would hurt worse coming from your sister.
Because
Man, I'm so glad I'm a good person. Because that would be crazy. What were you about to say?
it's because you're feminine. Mm-hmm. Like if you was the masculine type.
Oh, so then you would feel challenged.
Yeah, it'd be like, all right, but because you're feminine, be like, no, the fuck you didn't.
And be like, nah, I fucked the shit out of your bitch. You'd be like, oh, so what you try to say about me? I don't know, nigga. I don't know. I didn't say it. She said it when she fucked us. That's what she did. That's dumb. I didn't do that. Hold on. I can't.
What's the biggest, you can't see this?
No.
All right.
I've been around you too long. My vision trash.
Shut the hell
up. My baby sister is my biological daughter. Wow. I shouldn't have read that so casually.
Wow. That's a secret for your ass.
Wow.
Man.
Okay. Do they know now? I kind of want to update now.
I hope.
Do they know now? That's
I hope
crazy.
So.
What's a secret that you kept? The biggest secret you kept before getting in a relationship? I can't have kids. I got a vasectomy. So when they say I'm pregnant, I know they lying.
You know what? And I feel you. Like if, God forbid, we was to ever break up and I had to go back there out in that world, I'm not letting nobody know I'm tired or burnt or whatever they did.
Why?
Because if you come up pregnant, we know what happened.
Oh, I mean, that's a good strategy.
Yeah.
But you're not gonna have to worry about that.
Unless you like one of those people that love using condoms and it's like, well, no, don't worry about it. I'm fixed.
That's crazy. You gotta stop doing stuff like that, baby. You just say shit. I understand it's a podcast.
Yeah, wait.
I just play too much. Yeah, I just be playing.
You forgot you had that button. Look how you.
That's what I got the button for moments like this.
Oh my gosh.
What's
the biggest secret that you had before going into a relationship that I was still in a relationship that was about to end? Okay, that's
not that bad though.
Yeah. Wait. Your homie that encouraged me to get with you was letting me blow her back out until we got together.
Damn. Wait a minute. Mm-hmm. Okay, damn.
You had to read it?
I had to make sure that I'd never been through that. But.
Oh, that's always something, huh? This nigga can't never just let somebody have some fucked up shit. It's like, no, I also have done that.
No, I hooked up. I tried to hook my cousin up with this girl I was smashing. Mm-hmm. And I was smashing her even when he was trying to talk.
Okay, well that is also
like even when they went on a date and everything.
Like why? What does your brain do?
Like literally after their first date, I went over there and I asked her how it was.
Just like, how'd it go?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And then I, got some head from her.
She used that mouth to talk to your cousin.
Yeah.
That is so disrespectful.
Yeah, man. But I had told myself if he ever had sex with her, I'll stop having sex with her. She never had sex with him. So it was okay.
That's so nice. Did he kiss her?
I don't know about that.
Man.
He might be like I was earlier.
Your sperm just be getting around people's mouths, huh? Unintentionally, it just world traveling sperm. Oh my God. Your sperm is a world traveler.
Oh man, what's the biggest secret that you've had before getting into a relationship? Having a threesome. I kept it a secret until I knew what his freak number was.
Yeah. That's not bad.
Yeah.
That I slept with two of her friends before we started to get to know each other. Damn.
I smoked cigarettes and he didn't find out until 3 years later.
How?
What the fuck did you do?
What kind of mouthwash? You need to be sponsored by whatever mouthwash that was.
Man.
Whatever that was needs to send you some money because they are working overtime.
It's in your mouth, it's in your hair.
It's everywhere.
Wow.
It's in your
3
hands.
years?
But see, and it's,
I don't know that one.
he's all over me
Oh, that's a gospel
and
song.
he's keeping me alive. It's from the preacher's wife.
Oh, for real?
I know. Okay, forget it. Don't worry about it.
I like the Preacher's Wife
The moment's
soundtrack.
over. It doesn't matter.
I'm sorry.
Before the relationship, I had a friends with benefits. He was 32. I was 20. He had a 2-year-old. I don't think the kid is relevant to the story, though.
Yeah. I think that was probably why the relationship didn't last. He had a 2-year-old. I hate that little nigga.
I hated him. I loved him, but I didn't like him.
Nah, when you, she didn't like him
You
either.
about to say something terrible.
She didn't like him either.
You got to chill out. I keyed my ex-husband's car and blamed it on kids in the neighborhood. Kids be bad, and this is what I'm talking about. Kids are indeed bad. If you didn't point out exactly what kid it was in the neighborhood, then you're not a piece of shit. For real. First of all, don't use that. It sounds like some shit you would do. It sounds like, ha, I don't have a car no more, so you can't do it to me. I got to get another car. Now, the intention of us becoming friends was so he could hook me up with his bro.
Oh, okay.
I get that.
That's a secret you got to keep.
I've heard that. Yeah, don't
gotta
say
keep
that
that
anymore.
secret.
Because what if they're a good friend and then it's like, you know what's funny?
Yeah.
What's the biggest secret that you kept before getting in a relationship? I recently agreed to be someone's sneaky link.
Oh, this is a secret she keeping right now. Mm-hmm. Like that's happening right now, B.
Yep. What is a secret that you kept before getting in your relationship? I used to be a lesbian, and when I decided I no longer wanted that lifestyle, I met my now husband of 18 years.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Before my husband, I got into a relationship and I got pregnant. I was worried the whole time that the babies weren't his. I slept with my friends with benefits the next day, so there was a chance they weren't his kids. That's heavy.
Just letting everybody nut up in there, man.
That's heavy. What's the biggest relationship you kept? What's the biggest secret you kept before getting in a relationship?
I wanted her mama first.
You got to keep having that secret.
Yeah.
That is.
Man, mamas, I don't know about now, but back in the day.
You don't know about mamas now? I'm a mama.
Oh, yeah, you cute.
Don't do that.
Nah, like back in the day when I was like early 20s, mamas was looking amazing and I was trying to fuck all of them.
I heard I'm fine. That's what they tell me.
You would be one of those.
I mean, the kids don't tell me that, but you know what I mean? I don't want that.
You would be one of those. You wait until next year. Next year, Chris starts going.
No, I'm not doing that.
You wait.
He's going to drop out. Nobody wants to hear that their mother is fine. Nobody wants that.
One of my boys used to fuck with me all the time. Matter of fact, I got a boy right now that still fucks with me to this day, man.
What your mama doing?
Fucking Perks. Hate his ass. Bastard.
What your mama doing? Your mama coming?
That's what he do. Bastard, man.
What's the biggest secret you kept before getting in a relationship? I'm high maintenance, hair 2 times a week, nails weekly, always a full tank of gas, money in my pocket, and a bottle to drink. If he couldn't control, alt delete. That's hilarious.
If he couldn't control alt delete.
That's hilarious. And you know why that's important? Because I was just reading something the other day. Because, you know, everybody always talking about, I need a man to do whatever. If you have a certain lifestyle, just don't. Make sure that you either tell whoever you get in a relationship with that you are that person, or don't go after the people you know cannot
support you. And
it's not even about paying
and
for all.
habit.
It's not paying for all your stuff, but it's like, I'm used to this. I can do this on my own. If you're not adding nothing to that, then like why? You know
Peace
what
out.
I mean?
Yeah.
Or don't expect them to do all these things if they're just not that type of person.
Yeah, it's nothing wrong with wanting what you want. It's just something wrong when at the end of the day, you're not with the person that's going to give you what you want, and
Yeah.
you know this.
I think you gotta let all them expectations out on the line. Like,
Nah, but you know the fucked up part about that particular comment?
what?
When she... Can I find it real quick?
No, what?
Yep, there you go.
What?
Oh, damn.
Well, somebody deleted something.
They deleted it. When the person put that in their comments, another person went below the comments and was like, I'm looking at you and I don't understand how you say you all of these things.
That's so fucked up. I hate when y'all do that.
up.
I hate when people do that. Because what are you talking about? Like, it don't matter what you think I look like. But this is what I do for myself. Like, you know what I mean? It's not about you. I hate when y'all do that. What do you think? I don't know. It's whatever you think your expectations of that are. Like, everybody's not getting long ass stiletto nails. Everybody's not getting.
Is that what they're called?
Stilettos is like the pointy nail.
Oh.
I don't get stiletto. I get the tapered square. But everybody's not getting like all these extravagant things. It's just mild up. It could be mild upkeep. It's just something that we want to do for ourselves, or just maintenance that we want to have for ourselves. Like, I think when people hear that, they think, because there was like a meme going around with this girl talking about all the things that women need for upkeep. And that's if you live that lifestyle, if you do that. But also, like, I think people think that you're supposed to just look like, I don't know. I think they think it's supposed to change everything about you, and you're supposed to be this extravagant, like Mariah Carey, diamonds and everything, and
Right.
you know what I mean? And it's not about that. It's just like little things that we want to do in our like, you take a shower every day, you want to get your nails done, you want to get your feet done, you know what I mean? It's just
No, I
something
get it.
you do for your upkeep. Like,
get it, man.
y'all gotta stop doing that shit.
What's
Everybody
the biggest,
ain't getting tracks. Everybody ain't doing. It's just whatever.
What's the biggest secret that you kept before you got into a relationship? I was engaged to another woman when I married my wife. That's wild.
Ooh.
I ain't never did no shit like that.
I want to know how it went down after you got married. Like, did they find out?
Yeah, like,
Were you still engaged to them? Did you tell them? Did they just see the pictures of the wedding and they was like, that's supposed to be mine? That's crazy, right?
this should have been you, but it wasn't. What's the...
You are a piece of shit. You're a piece of shit. What's the biggest secret you kept before getting in a relationship? I lost respect for him because he doesn't drive.
But you know you.
Man, I was attacked. I was Uber before Uber. I should have got money.
That's funny, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's the biggest secret that you kept before getting into a relationship? That I was the problem.
Yeah, because
Man.
sometimes you gotta know that you're the
You
problem.
gotta know you problematic, man.
I think I was partially the problem, but my mind won't let me think like that. And my mind said, no, it's absolutely him, and I don't give a fuck what anybody tells us, Kristen.
Oh, so it was more than one person?
It was us.
Okay.
Me and my conscience have conversations,
Okay.
and she would not let me believe that anything was wrong with me.
So what was wrong with you?
Man, I don't know how to handle money. You know that. My credit was bad. You know, it'd be shit. But I did a lot of things to cover up for that. But you know.
I did a lot of things to cover up for that.
Yeah, I was giving rides. I was supporting them mentally, you know. That's really all you need out of it. All that other stuff can be changed.
Oh man, what's a secret that you kept before getting into a relationship? Is that I had 2 kids, not just one.
Ooh,
Damn.
well, that reminds me of someone.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we knew somebody like that.
Yeah.
Had 2 extra kids. That's wild.
What's the secret that you kept before getting into a relationship? How many of her friends, mutual acquaintances I slept with? Downside of running in same big circles.
And that's why y'all got to stop fucking the same people.
Yeah, man.
Y'all got to get out into the world. Go get coffee. Go do something. Go somewhere else.
Damn. Speaking of cars, the guy I was talking to, I slept with his daddy, and he got me a car. I found out when he opened the front door. Damn.
That sounds like a television show.
Yo. Do you tell?
Nah, you say, hey, nigga, get in. We about to go get something to eat.
You like this? You like this? I figured it'd be your
man,
taste.
this card nice as hell, man. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Oh, man. Let's see. Let's do like 2 more.
What's the biggest secret that you kept when you were in a before you got into a relationship? Back then it was my drug habit. I'm clean now.
That's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah. That's really good. Ooh, it just says I slept with both of them to this day. I don't know who the daddy was.
Damn, you didn't do the test, the little swab or something.
Yeah, you gotta find a brush around your house. you gotta go get a washcloth or something.
That's wild.
Take that up to the people.
That's wild, man. We do this each and every week. The question of the day. All you got to do is go to one of our pages or Patreon, and the question will be there.
Yeah.
Usually on Tuesdays or Wednesdays.
Yeah, it's either on the Facebook, on his page, J. Anthony Tanner, or
and
Instagram, in the story on Instagram, and on the Facebook page, the And Then We podcast page. So make sure you fill those out, do all the things.
Hell yeah, let's take care of some business, man.
We're on tour, guys.
Take it slow.
Hey, we're on tour right now. Well, we're not technically on tour right this second. We've been home all April. So that's a thing we've been doing. We've been home all April, taking a little bit of a break because we're about to go full speed. You know, it's about to be May. But I will say April 25th, I do believe, we are going to be in Richmond. That's next Thursday. If you listen to the podcast today, whatever day this is, the day it comes out, whatever the fuck. Next Thursday, we're going to be at the Richmond Funny Bone with Lur and Lionel for their live podcast show. Tickets are still available for that. That's going to be at the Richmond Funny Bone next Thursday. So super excited about that. We love them. Y'all absolutely check out their podcast, do all the things. But we are going back on the road again, officially starting May 10th and 11th. It is a Friday, it is a Saturday. It is at Charlotte's at the Comedy Zone. The thing about these shows are on those same days, I believe Kerwin Claiborne is also having a show on that Friday and Saturday. His shows are before ours. So it's like his show and then our show later that night on Friday, his show and then our show later that night on Saturday. So when you go to buy tickets, make sure you are buying the right tickets. Our tickets are just And Then We, the podcast. So that is May 10th and 11th. In Charlotte at the Comedy Zone. We love the Charlotte Comedy Zone. It's one of my favorite clubs ever. And we have a good time every time we go. So make sure you get your tickets. Bring your friends. Make it a whole thing. Bring the people out. It's going to be a good time. It's going to be a good weekend. May 19th, we're going to be in Tampa, Florida, once again at the Funny Bone. I think it used to be the Improv. It is now the Funny Bone. That is May 19th. May 31st, we're going to be in St. Louis. Last time we came to St. Louis, we had a ball. We're going to be at the City Winery, so make sure you get those tickets as well. June 2nd, we're going to be in Louisville at the Louisville Comedy Club. I think that's a new date. Is that a new date? So June 2nd, Louisville. Y'all been asking us to come. We coming. We're going to be at the Louisville Comedy Club. Those tickets are now on sale. June 8th, we're going to be in Chicago, Illinois at the City Winery. Is that 1 or 2 shows? Chicago. 2 shows, okay? June 8th, Chicago, 2 shows at the City Winery. Make sure that y'all are getting your tickets, okay? Every time we come to Chicago, we have a good time. We usually sell out. We trying to do that again. We got a great show planned for y'all. Y'all know what it is. June 9th, Cleveland, Ohio. We're going to be at the Funny Bone, okay? It might have been the Improv before. A lot of the Improvs have changed their names. But that's June 9th, Cleveland Funny Bone. June 21st, we're going to be in Pittsburgh once again at the City Winery. Y'all keep asking us to come to Pittsburgh. We came last year. We had a good time. We're back again this year at the City Winery. June 23rd, Detroit. Y'all know how we do when we come to Detroit. Every time we come, it's packed. It's crazy. We're going to have a good time. We're going to be at the Detroit House of Comedy once again, June 23rd. Detroit House of Comedy, that is 2 shows. Make sure y'all get y'all tickets. July 5th, New York City. We're coming back to the City Winery once again. Super excited about that. That is June 5th. July 5th. I'm sorry, it's July 5th. 4th of July weekend, whatever. Is it a weekend? It's a weekend, right? 4th of July weekend, July 5th. I'm fucking up. New York City at the City Winery. Make sure you get your tickets. July 21st, we're going to be in Miami again at the Miami Improv. Last time we came there was my birthday. We want to have as good of a time as we did last time. That's July.
That starts my birthday.
That starts his 40th birthday week thing, or 2 weeks, because that's 2 weeks.
10 days.
Whatever. Fuck him. July 21st, we're going to be in Miami at the Improv. July 26th, Boston. We're going to be in Boston again. Last time we came to Boston, we had such a good time. They was like, yo, y'all got to come back. And we coming back. July 26th, Boston at the City Winery. August 17th, we're going to be in Atlanta at the City Winery. August 17th, Atlanta. That's 2 shows. Y'all know how we are. We come to Atlanta. It's always 2 shows. We always have a good time. They usually always sell out. We try to do it again. That is August 17th. Can you give me the dates for Houston and Nashville? The tickets aren't on sale yet, but they're around the same time.
Houston, I think it's the 14th of August.
Houston Improv, the tickets are not on sale yet, y'all, but they're on sale very, very soon. It's going to be August 14th. I just want y'all to know that's going to be at the Improv. August 15th is going to be Dallas at Addison Improv. Yep. Last time we were at the Texas Theater. This time we're going to be at Addison Improv. Those tickets are not on sale. I just want y'all to keep these dates in mind.
We're pushing to get them on sale.
Yeah, we're pushing to get them on sale ASAP. And then what? It's Nashville?
Nashville is August 18th.
Nashville will be August 18th at Zany's again. Those are not on sale, but they will be very, very soon. Keep checking back. So I just wanted y'all to at least know those dates, so you can keep them in mind. Y'all keep asking about these cities. They're coming. Also, we're working on Portland, Vegas, more Cali dates, all these things to get more, to get them on the books. Also, Tulsa is coming up, right? Is it Tulsa?
No, Oklahoma City.
Oklahoma City. I'm sorry. Oklahoma City is coming up. We have not gotten the date for that yet, but we have the date. The tickets aren't on sale, guys. I'm just letting y'all know that we coming to these places. They just not on sale yet, but all these tickets are on sale. I do want to go over those one more time so y'all know what. Just wait. Okay. What is happening right now? Why do you do this to me in the middle of me talking? I don't know what's happening. You just try to talk to me over the thing.
Nah, because I didn't want the camera to cut off on you.
Okay. Is the camera fine now?
Camera's fine.
Okay.
Now.
So I'm going over these dates one more time. These are on sale.
You
Okay.
can get these at andthenwehadsex.com.
And at the link tree in I think on TikTok, on Facebook, and Instagram. So May 10th and 11th, that's coming up real soon. Charlotte, North Carolina, 2 shows at the Comedy Zone. May 19th, Tampa at the Funny Bone. May 31st, St. Louis at City Winery. June 2nd, Louisville at the Louisville Comedy Club. June 8th, Chicago, 2 shows at the City Winery. June 9th, Cleveland, Funny Bone. June 21st, Pittsburgh, City Winery. June 23rd, Detroit House of Comedy, 2 shows. July 5th, New York City at the City Winery. July 21st, Miami at the Improv. July 26th, Boston at the City Winery. August 17th, Atlanta, 2 shows, City Winery. All of these tickets are currently on sale, and you better get them ASAP.
Yes. While we are at it, got to let you know that if you aren't a member of the Patreon, then you should do that. Get on the Patreon. That's where we give our extra bonus content. Coming up, we have some interviews that we'll be doing. I don't want to call them interviews, but we'll have some guests up on the Patreon. Some guests.
I'm excited. One of them we've had before. We had a good time then, but it's been so long that most of y'all don't even know.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Really dope content up on the Patreon. You can go back and check out all the things that we've talked about. That's where we really get no holds bar.
Yeah, it's some serious shit on the Patreon. It's some funny shit. It's just shit that we wouldn't talk about up here.
Some nasty shit, all that.
It's all that shit.
So Patreon. I'm sorry, patreon.com/and then we, or on the Patreon app, and just type in and then we. Also, we got Kristen's shirts. We got a few left. Kristen's horn shirt. They are on sale right now. Get those before they sell out. We do have some more shirts coming as well. I actually got to show you some of the images for these other shirts. But they are coming very soon. So make sure you get your merch and support the brand. And if you are on social media, then you should be following us. We're on Facebook, we are on Instagram, and we are on TikTok. So one of those, all of those, make sure that you follow. And enjoy some of the clips from the shows, and a lot of stuff, man.
Share them, do all the things. Everybody that's not seeing us on social media, because I think that's still going on. Make sure that you follow the TikTok, because I think the TikTok is doing okay. But it's all the other ones that we having issues with. But regardless, follow all of them. We appreciate y'all support. It's free to support, and we appreciate that y'all take the time out to do that.
Hell yeah, man. We appreciate y'all so much. We love y'all, man. All right, let's get into some topics for today.
Okay.
First and foremost, want to say congratulations to Nelly and Ashanti.
Yay!
Man. Yes. Nelly and Ashanti not only are expecting a child,
which we kind of knew, but
but they are also engaged to be betrothed. I can't say betrothed. What's the matter with that? I knew you was going to do that when I said that.
You knew I was going to do that when you said that. Like, why did you pick that word?
I like that word.
I'm so happy for them.
No, as am I.
We don't know all the ins and outs of everybody's relationship. So, of course, it's funny when we're like, I'm so glad they're together. They doing so good. Like, we see it and we think it's great. But, that they knew what they had and they grew as people, became adults, understood what they missed out on. They both seem like good people to me from what I've seen, from what I've heard, whatever. So I'm just happy that they found,
love,
found each other again. If that, they've learned a lot.
Let me say this.
What?
Couple of things. First and foremost, Nelly and Ashanti being engaged and bringing a bundle of joy in the world is fantastic. But we have to thank Versus for that.
We do have to shout out.
Because if it wasn't for Versus, this might not even have happened.
Shout out Swiss. Shout out Tim.
They was up there and Nelly was just cheesing with his new teeth.
Man, he ain't know what to do on that other side of the stage. Did he go to the other side of the stage?
Yeah, he did. By the end of it, he was over there. Hell yeah.
He ain't seen them thighs in a minute. He was like, I forgot. That's what they look like. God, dog.
Yeah, I mean.
I know that's right.
We got to shout out Versus. Also, I just want to put a disclaimer out there. No, you can't go back and get your ex.
Why, baby? You can't tell nobody what to do. You can't tell nobody what to do.
It's not going to happen for you. Maybe for somebody else. Maybe for Nelly it worked, but it ain't going to work for you. Nelly got a lot of more things working for him than you doing your ex. You talking about
money. You don't know.
I ain't even talking about money.
You don't know.
I ain't talking about money. He can... First of all...
He Nelly. But regardless, I think that from everything that I've heard about Ashanti, and I met her once, she seems like a very sweet person. I've heard all good things about Ashanti. I've heard nothing crazy, right?
She reminds me of my cousin so much, man.
Yeah, I've heard, she reminds me of one of my friends because when we were younger, she was obsessed with Ashanti and she was like, that's my sister. And I was like, okay, bitch. But she seems like the sweetest person. And when you grow, when you take the time to just learn and to understand, and you can come back and be like, this is where I fucked up. And I wholeheartedly apologize for that.
And I'm so glad Ashanti did that to Nelly.
I can't. I fucking hate you, yo. I hate you.
Because we know it was the woman's fault.
Shut the hell up. I think it's beautiful. I think it's beautiful.
Nah, shout out to them, man. I wish nothing but, happiness in their marriage once it happens, and, a healthy, beautiful baby.
Yeah.
That's coming our way, man.
That's not coming our way.
Well, it's gonna be a musical baby.
Talented baby.
Hey, man.
That baby gonna be writing the shit out of some songs. That baby gonna be writing songs at 8.
Nursery rhymes. They gonna be writing nursery rhymes first. 'Cause Nelly going down, baby. Oh.
That was good, baby.
Yeah,
I fuck with that. Hey. I like that you came up with that. That's good. I like. Hey, all right.
Man, shout out to them. This happened about a week ago, and it came and went, but I wanted to talk about it anyway. I'm gonna play this clip real quick. It's K. Michelle explaining why she doesn't like men who cry.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna play this clip super quick.
She's so pretty.
I want men to cry because then I don't feel protected.
So my last ex, he cried.
You like it? I would like to be better about that, you know? Like, I don't want to see. I don't know.
I don't mind them crying, though. I think they should be able to be vulnerable.
I do. I think men should be able to cry and be vulnerable.
Yeah.
But for some reason, once they cry, you know what happens to me? I turn into the man.
No, you met the right wrong one.
When they cry, I be like, like that, like.
It depends what they're crying about. So if they had a death in their
Okay, that's enough.
So I understand what she's saying.
Really?
A lot of people there are people that just grow up thinking that men shouldn't cry. And even if you know better, it's instilled in you so much that it's hard to get out of that mindset sometimes. Like, this is a terrible example, but like, you know how old white people be saying nigga, right? And like, when you younger, everybody around you said, you should say nigga. Call them niggas. And then when you get older, you learn that you shouldn't be saying nigga. But you done said it so long, it's hard to unlearn it. So like now, you like black people, but you can't not call them niggas because you used to them being niggas or colored. You know what I mean? Like, I'm so used to it. I know it's wrong, but it's a part of my vocabulary now, and I'm here. You know what I mean?
I don't know what the fuck you were talking about.
I think I make sense. Like, sometimes it's just hard to unlearn things. And she said, I want to be better about it, but she doesn't understand why she can't be better about it. And there are so many of us, especially black men, like, we just felt like black men even feel like they can't cry. Like, a lot of them feel like you feel like you can't cry.
For a long time, I felt like that. For a long time, I felt like, as a man, whether I cry or not, the woman will never see it.
Yeah, and then you saw This Is Us, and you was like, I don't give a fuck about these bitches out here. I'm sad.
Yo, This Is Us changed my life. This Is Us really changed my life.
No,
because
yeah.
I cried so much from that point on. Tears just, it was like my tear ducts realized, oh my gosh, we've been released.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was like a nigga was in jail for years and he'd get out. It's like, oh, party.
That's a wild thing to say.
But I was still sleeping on the floor when I got to, a real home because I was still used to
being in jail. Now, I feel like you having flashbacks right now. Sleeping in jail.
I slept on the floor a couple times.
Shout out to y'all. But I think that's what it is. I think it's so instilled in you that you're just like, I want to be better, but I just can't do it. So I don't think that's completely her fault, but also like it just puts a lot of pressure on y'all as black men. I'm not a man, but I feel like it would put a lot of pressure on y'all where y'all feel like y'all gotta be a certain way because somebody's gonna look at you like you weak.
Hell yeah, and you don't want that. Just because I cry doesn't mean that I'm a weak man. It means that I am actually stronger because I'm in tune with my emotions. And when you're in tune with your emotions, usually that does show some sort of emotional maturity.
Yeah, you said emotions a lot.
I was just listening to Mariah Carey old Jane not too long ago.
She killed that too when she
man.
was okay.
Yeah.
But no, I understand what she's saying. I don't agree, but I understand where it could come from because I grew up in a house with all boys.
But at the same time, pick and choose what you're crying about.
You don't have a right to say that at all.
What the fuck you mean?
Because no, if we doing that, nigga, stop crying over a TV show, a fake ass family that's not together.
I can't help that the writers are fucking talented.
But pick and choose. You know it's fake. Stop crying.
But that's nothing that is going to make you feel that I'm less than a man. You're just like, oh, he's in touch with his emotional side.
I don't think it's a pick and choose. I think you just feel whatever you feel. I mean, I don't want you to cry every 5 seconds, but
Exactly.
I don't.
Some of that, because if you crying every 5 seconds, you might be a little bitch.
No, but I also don't want a woman crying every 5 seconds. I want you to. I just don't want anybody crying every 5 seconds. Like, I want you to kind of try to get control of your emotions and be able to handle it in a mature manner, regardless of if you're a man or a woman. That don't have nothing to do with any of that. But like, if you gonna feel something and it's leading you to crying, feel that. But also just know how to be, how to handle it.
Yeah, but there's certain things I'm just not gonna cry about in front of you.
Which is so odd to me.
There's just certain things.
I don't understand how you're fully okay with crying behind a television show.
Because a television show isn't our livelihood. I don't want to cry about things that I don't want to
I understand what you're saying.
I don't want to put you in a situation where you're thinking, oh my gosh, my husband isn't able to handle this type of.
But if I'm telling you that if it's hard, regardless of you, like if I can't handle it, like, yeah, I want you to be strong for me, but like talk it out.
No, talking it out is fine, but yeah.
But don't hold it into the point that it affects your health.
Okay, that's cool. I get it. Don't fuck up your health, stress, whatever. But you said it. You want your husband to be strong for you.
But I want to be strong for you too. Do you understand what I'm saying?
In different ways, yeah.
I think that's what a partnership is about.
No doubt. But that's what I'm saying.
I'm not about to go like, I'm still not taking the trash out. Like, that's your shit. But like, I think as partners.
I hate that shit, yo.
You know what I hate? When you don't put the damn trash bag back in the trash can.
Oh, because that's your job.
No, it's not.
If I got to take the trash out, you going to put the trash bag back in.
I don't think that's how it works.
It is.
That's fucked up. All right. So, whatever. We both have it. Did you take your medicine today? Because I didn't.
What medicine?
ADD. I think we...
I took mine.
That's crazy.
Yo, Cardi B popped out real quick, but said she ain't going to be out for long because she got to get her weight together, man.
What? I'm very confused about what you're saying.
I'll play it for you. Man.
Why is this in here?
On Spaces the other day that I had like a really bad stomach issue for like a week and a half, and my stomach, I wasn't able to eat, or I wasn't able to take food down. So until I gain weight back, I'm not going out because I do not like how my body looks. I look too fucking skinny, and I don't like it. Like, when I look too skinny, I don't feel like pants look good on me, or skirts, or small little dresses are good on me. So I don't know, give me like a week and everything. I'm starting to eat back normal again. Once I gain a little 5 more pounds or something, like because I'm right now, I'm at that weight that I don't like to be. I weigh 130 pounds right now because I was at 137. I'm like at 130, and then sometimes I be at 128. That's bad for me. Like, I do not like being that skinny. So until I gain my weight back, I'm not going outside. I'm fucking doing I'm not putting on no outfit because I feel like I look too fucking skinny, bitch. Like, I need to eat and I need some dick. Because, dick helps you gain weight. You know what I'm saying? It just...
Right there. Did not know that dick helps you gain weight.
Well, I used to hear that if you get hit from the back, that it make your ass grow. And I don't understand how the two are related, but that's what I used to hear.
Maybe the swelling.
No.
Constant getting hit from the back. I don't fucking know.
No.
I don't know. But I didn't know that, dick gives you...
Why do you believe it just because Cardi B said it?
Because it's fucking Cardi B from
I
the
know.
Bronx.
And I
BX,
know.
baby.
And I don't know
no
anything
lies
about
told
that.
over there.
Well, I don't know why I'm gaining weight, so...
Wait, what?
I mean, I've been getting dick, but we don't have sex as much as you would like to.
Yeah, but you called me a sex addict the last time.
No, I did not call you a sex addict.
You did call me a sex addict.
No, I didn't.
Last week you called me a sex addict.
Well, it might be true. Why are you mad?
Well, I'm not mad anymore because there was a doctor, actually Dr. Rashid Adedapo. He said men should have sex 21 times a month to prevent prostate cancer. And if you care about me and you want me to be here, baby, you better get that pussy open for me.
But I think that...
Bust it wide open to take away prostate cancer.
I think that between the amount of times that we have sex and the amount of times that you have sex with yourself, I think you're doing whatever needs to be done.
I don't think that counts.
Why, baby? It's probably releasing.
I think it's the
No, it's probably releasing. Why? Why do you think that?
what?
You just want to make up stuff. It's fine.
I don't believe it. I think it's sex. Speaking of
I put this in here. So this next thing I put in here because a friend of mine had it in her story. And I was like, I don't know if I completely agree with it. But again, I'm not a man. But I don't think I agree with it because I hate when people just say things just to say things.
okay. Well, read
But
it.
it's a couple of different.
Oh, it wasn't just this? Well, did you not want to read this?
Yeah, but it was like a whole thread. But you okay? Oh, we can go to the rest.
Yeah.
Okay. Where is this from? Can I see? What is this? A
Former F-boy.
Brick City
At
Buddha
former
or somebody?
F-boy.
I don't know.
At former F-boy.
Okay, but whatever. Men who masturbate to porn while in an exclusive relationship are compromising their ability to stay faithful.
Stop right there. Do you believe that?
I don't think so.
Actually, I feel that if you masturbate to porn or however you masturbate, not only are you not compromising your ability to stay faithful, but you're giving yourself more reason to stay faithful. Because a lot of times when I know, as far as I'm concerned, a lot of times when I wanted to go have sex and I was cheating out there, I just wanted a nut. And once I got that nut, I was like, I don't even need to go over here anymore. Like, fuck this.
So that gave me a different perspective because as I started reading more, I started doubting the way that I thought about it.
Okay.
But you giving it to me in that perspective makes more sense. But hold on. It says each ejaculation decreases our dopamine receptors' ability to process the overstimulation, causing an increase in the amount of stimulus necessary to feel pressure, putting our women pleasure, right? Putting our women in a position of becoming sensationally stale to us due to our frequent activity and overproduction of dopamine. Keep going. So if we are serious about being sexually committed to a woman, spending our coins outside of sex with her, even if just with computer screen, is still energetic infidelity because we are compromising our ability to continue seeing her as desirable with each nut.
Bullshit.
That's what I thought too. I just wanted to make sure. I thought I would read it because I'm not a man. Keep going. I think there's more. Men are limited in our exertion of sexual energy as opposed to women. Women don't lose vital energy during sex. We deplete each release in many ways. I think there's another one. Maybe not. And we are laying the foundation to need other women sexually, to supplement the ever-increasing demand for more dopamine triggered by every ejaculation. So even loyal men make this misstep because we think masturbation is not only normal but healthy.
It is.
And before you know it, your lady doesn't look as good to you as she once did, and then I start wondering more than before.
My eyes always wander. That don't mean that I'm going anywhere.
So that's where my mind was. I don't think it's another one, right? Oh, we got to get in the habit of what Whitney said, saving all my love for you. If we choosing to commit to one woman. So that's what I didn't think that
Go ahead.
Reduced dopamine receptors also result in a state known as anhedonia.
Okay.
Or a loss of pleasure in activities that were once enjoyed. The depressive feelings of anhedonia can drive a user to administer drugs in a reactive attempt to feel pleasure again, especially in a state of low self-control. I just feel like I said, I'm not a man. I don't know. That just doesn't, it seems like you are already not, I don't know how to explain it.
Well, I'll explain this.
Okay.
Sex with yourself to porn can become an addiction if you're looking for that, which you're seeing on the screen in the person that you're with. But if you're just looking at it as an arousal piece, there are a lot of times when I watch porn and I don't even watch it to the end.
Yeah.
I just get aroused enough to be like, all right, let's knock it out.
That's what I was thinking too.
You know what I'm saying? Now, sometimes it's like, oh, she bad. Let me see it to the end. But, it be what it be.
That's what I was thinking. I was thinking that he was putting way too much stock in how much sex affects relationships, and I know it does affect relationship. I know it affects relationships, but making it seem like that is the it's so powerful that you will just you will. I don't know. I don't know how to. My words are like not coming together with
So
what I was trying to say.
powerful that you will go and drift off away from your partner to have sex with somebody else because you need excitement. I understand the thought process.
Yeah.
I definitely understand the thought process, but that can happen even if you're not masturbating. You have sex with the same person over and over and over and over and over again. It can become stale or it can become less desirable.
Yeah.
You know, the dopamine shit, I'm not a scientist, so I don't know about all of that.
Yeah.
But I do know that when I'm aroused, when I look at you, I become instantly aroused because you are my dopamine receptor.
Oh my God, that tingled a little bit. That was tingly. I like that. Yes, I am.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So the sex itself, the mechanics of the sex itself may become stale from time to time, but I'll never lose my want and desire for you and my non-want and desire for someone else. Because for me, that's when it becomes more or less about sex and more about who you are as a person.
That's kind of what I was thinking. I think you put it in better words than where I was trying to go. But I was thinking that too. But I don't know. I read it. We had a whole discussion about it. And I was like, I just don't know if that's completely...
Who had a whole discussion about it?
Me and a friend of mine.
Oh.
And I was like, I just don't know if that's completely true. I don't know if I can really agree with that.
What did they think?
She was telling me that she was with a sex addict. So
Did you say, man, my husband's a sex addict too?
no, but I thought about it. But she
Bastard.
said that she was with a sex addict and he could not stop watching porn all the time. Like he could not get away from watching porn. He was literally watching it every day, all the time, all day long.
Really?
Like it was like he couldn't.
But see, that's an addiction. Like, I know I'm not a porn addict because porn...
I didn't say porn addict. I said sex.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, you can be a sex addict and you can be a porn addict. The two aren't synonymous always.
Oh, I know.
So I know for me, I look at porn, it's like, after a while, it's like, man, none of this shit getting me off, dog. Like,
yeah,
this shit whack.
that's what I was thinking as far as like the whole like you looking for something to excite you or whatever. Like that's what I thought porn was. I thought that because you're usually not watching the same porn all the time. You're watching different porns. So I thought.
Well, sometimes you have your favorite.
Yeah, but for the most part, it's something that's different. And I thought that I look at it more like it kind of helps. Like you know, you're not going out and fucking. You watching porn and you know what I mean?
I'm dry. Ain't no more nut in here. What the fuck I need to go?
That's what.
Anywhere?
That's
like,
what.
And I did that even when I wasn't in a relationship.
Yeah.
I would sometimes masturbate or watch porn or whatever the case may be.
And be like, all right, well, I'm going to go about my day.
I'm good. Like, damn, like I was going to fuck this chick, but you know what? I really don't want to fuck her anyway. And then your morals come into play. It's like, you know what? I shouldn't be fucking her.
That's what I thought.
Let me chill.
Yeah, it seemed like his thought process of you're going to go out and cheat to me was more like, why not just find another porn or something? And then you can have, like, if there's something that you're missing, you can have those discussions in your relationship as far as the sex. But I don't think it's all of a sudden going to make your partner ugly to you because you masturbate.
Yeah.
That doesn't make
or
sense
desirable.
to me.
I don't want to use ugly or cute.
Well,
I
wasn't meaning like physically ugly. I meant like, you know, just I'm not attracted to them.
Right. I don't even know if it's attraction though. I think if I'm supposed to have sex with you, then that's what I'm doing. And as much as I'm attracted to you, I know that where I'm supposed to get off is with you. So watching porn or whatever the case may be, or masturbating isn't going to stop me from wanting to have sex. And that doesn't have anything to do with, like, sometimes I just want to have sex.
Yeah.
And it don't have nothing to do with your attraction, don't have nothing to do with you being my wife. I just want to have sex. Then other times it's like, yo, you bad, I want to fuck you. You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
It's
Niggas
very
be reaching
interesting.
online, man.
Yeah.
Niggas be reaching. Let's
But they
go
use a
into-
lot of big words, then people be like, nah, that shit is real. And it's like, nah, it doesn't. You got like, just look into what the words are saying. That sound like the bug. I heard a noise too. You heard a noise behind you, and I was like, that's what the bug sound like.
I have
All
a
right.
really serious question
All right.
that you're not going to take seriously.
Well.
And you're going to think I'm an asshole.
Well, why do you ask me things?
Do you want to do thoughts and prayers?
About what?
What do you think?
Yeah. You can do whatever you want to do.
All right, well, thoughts and prayers going out to the family of O.J. Simpson. He was a football player. He wrote a book. He could run.
In a Bronco. No, for real, that's fucked up because he has a family, for the most part.
That he
So
made sign NDAs
he has a,
before he died.
which is, you know what? I'm not mad
Keep
at that.
all of my secrets.
I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that. Because honestly, that shields him from whatever anybody is saying about him. Because they going to say it regardless, but it's going to get worse if they find out he dying. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. He got a family. Mm-hmm.
He knew families.
He got a.
Thoughts and prayers.
These. Yep.
What?
You think he need prayers though?
I think if anybody need prayers before they meet their maker.
But he already gone, right?
Well, prayers to the family.
No, the family didn't
Thoughts
do
and prayers
shit.
to the family.
The family ain't do anything.
I mean, there are some people that have theories that maybe some of the family did stuff, but
I don't know, man.
know.
They didn't run like he ran though. They didn't do that.
on that football field, he was a runner.
Hey,
And after his football career, he ran in
still-
Hertz commercials.
He was in Broncos and in so many things. And so many things. And I hope that he got him. I hope that he is greeted in
death, the
in
same
death.
way he greeted other people in life.
Which people? Condolences. What's next? What did you want to say? Because I think you're trying to get me caught up, and I'm not. I don't want to do that because I have had a great episode all episode. I have been episoding today.
I just asked you a question.
Hey, well, don't ask me nothing else. Just do things, okay?
All right,
then you're gonna
man.
give me a chance to think about it.
All right, man.
Oh wait, I feel like somebody else died. Somebody else did die, right? Oh, Rico Wade died.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. One of the architects of the Atlanta sound, man. Producer, if you don't know who Rico Wade is.
Yeah.
Out of Atlanta. Yeah. I know that hit a lot of people.
Yeah.
Real hard. So yeah, thoughts and prayers going out
I
to
felt
his
like
family.
someone else may have passed as well, but just to everybody. Just,
Yeah.
man.
Life is crazy, man.
I got through that better than everyone else expected me to. Because there were definitely people that were like, man, I can't wait till y'all get the condolences, which is a weird thing to say to anyone.
People said that?
You don't have the same mentions I got, huh? I think everybody is not shit. I think everyone, and y'all know who y'all are, every last one of y'all, leave me alone. I don't ask for nothing. I don't want no trouble.
Fuck. Things that have nothing to do with sex. We gotta pick up our kids in a little bit. So some of these we're gonna cover on Patreon.
Yeah.
Caitlin Clark got
Number one pick.
number one pick in the WNBA draft. First time I ever watched the WNBA draft.
Someone ever watched. I think Angel Reese got 7, I believe.
Number 7, yeah. Angel Reese was number 7.
She went to Chicago.
Cardoza was number 3 or 4, I think. One or the other. They both are on the Chicago Sky now.
Yeah. That's gonna be tough.
The Indiana
I'm not
Sky?
even gonna lie to y'all.
Shit.
First time I ever watched WNBA draft ever.
First time I'll ever watch WNBA.
But they said that I was looking at something about Caitlyn's her first game maybe they had to change the venue because they sold so many tickets so fast. Really? Yeah, and then somebody said that they were looking at because we're in Virginia, so they were looking at when they played when Indiana played
Washington Mystic.
They were looking at that game and the tickets were already gone.
Yeah, they're gone. I looked too.
Yeah, they said that the tickets were already gone. Like this was right after the draft. I was like, God damn.
Yeah. So
I'm just happy for the WNBA, and I'm not gonna sit here and act like I've watched the games because I haven't. I do know. When I was younger, I actually did watch a couple.
Really?
Yeah, that's how I knew who like Maya Moore, Leslie, and all that. That's how I knew it. But yeah, because I had watched them. But like as getting older, like I'm excited to watch the games.
Yeah. Like, you know what's so crazy?
And I could have been, we could have all been watching them. I love when people are like, y'all wasn't watching, but why does it matter, bitch? I'm here now.
We wasn't watching them because we didn't know that it was good.
I'm here
We didn't know
now.
that the product was good. Like it's like you know who Caitlin Clark is?
What?
You know who Caitlin Clark is?
You gonna say something crazy? What?
She is the Keith Lee of women's basketball.
Because we didn't give a fuck about food reviews before Keith Lee.
Not even that.
He
goes to restaurants that people don't know about or that are failing and struggling and blows them the fuck up.
And blows them
up.
up.
And that's what she did.
And no one can hate that. It's so funny when I see people like, why are you coming? I mean, what she did for the sport, regardless of if you like her or not, is fucking fantastic. Yes. I think it's amazing. I'm so happy for all of them because regardless, what she did for the sport was put a spotlight on everyone. The people that have been there that other people weren't paying attention to. The new school, like Angel and all them, like they're getting like a welcome that
wouldn't have happened.
Probably never seen before.
Man, listen.
In that sport.
I'm gonna tell you.
They come in at the best time where they can just do they shit and like
people are mad at her rookie contract. And
they're mad at all the rookie contracts.
Well, yeah, but you have to understand, I can't give you money that I don't have. Mm-hmm. The WNBA wasn't making money like that. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So you can't expect her to get millions of dollars on this first contract. Now, should she, which I believe she will, should she keep up her star quality and she really does what the league is expecting her to do, then that next contract, they will have an opportunity to give her more money.
She gonna have so many endorsements. It ain't really gonna matter, but it's gonna be beautiful for everybody else.
Speaking of that, she's about to close an endorsement on her own sneaker with Nike.
I think that's beautiful, man.
I'm gonna get me, if they not ugly, I'm gonna get me some Caitlin Clarks, man.
I think it's beautiful. I think everything that's happening is beautiful. I'm happy for all the women, like everybody. I think it's cool. I think it's cool as hell.
Hell yeah, man. So shout out to them, man. I'm look forward to watching the game.
Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah. I've been wanting to, I forgot to say this last week, and I got to say it this week. Lunchables found to have alarming amounts of lead in its snack kits.
You was just talking about the women that feed their kids Lunchables for dinner got good pussy. That's what's crazy. Mm-hmm. That's what's crazy. Mm-hmm. Damn.
Listen, because I was killing them turkey and American cheese joints. You know what I mean?
I can understand that.
That was my shit. And back in the day, what?
Yeah. It's a good time. I don't really fuck with Lunchables anymore. I don't really buy it for the kids.
Well, the boys never liked it. Yeah. Maybe they taste the lead in it. I don't know.
Yeah, I think they palates are advanced.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But yeah, man. So if you buying Lunchables for your kids, don't.
Or do. Again, you don't have.
Hey, they didn't give us no sponsorship.
I was just saying, you gotta love them. You don't have to like them. That's fucked up. Don't listen to me. That wasn't a good joke for not Patreon.
Shout out to Pharrell Williams' musical Pharrell Williams' musical is going to be filming in Virginia this summer and spring, this spring and summer, which is super dope for the area.
I was very confused though. It's filming in Richmond, and it's about Virginia
it's filming
Beach.
in Richmond, and it'll be filming in
Virginia Beach too. I was like, they can't do a Virginia Beach musical without the beach.
No, it'll be filming both places, and I think that's dope. For those that don't live in Virginia, then you don't know. But this place is not the most. It's not a top 10 city. It's not your big city. It's not the place.
But it should be, because it's a lot of talent out here. It's a lot of talent that has come from VA.
A lot of talent. A lot of talent. Not going shit on that. A lot of talent. But what I will say is that he's single-handedly trying to make a difference. Yeah. By him doing these different things. He's building.
That's why we got the festival, because he wanted to bring something like that to the area.
Yeah. And as a matter of fact, because the festival did so well, there's Something in the Water Festival, because they did so well, now the oceanfront where he does his festival at are doing more festivals. I think each week they're bringing another festival or something like that during the summer, which is more money being brought into the city. Yeah. So anytime someone does that for anywhere, especially where they come from, though, that's always big. So
he's always been about Virginia Beach, and I really appreciate him for that.
Hell yeah. We talked about Virginia, so I'm going to talk about the Bronx.
Oh, my God.
Ice Spice is set to make her acting debut in Spike Lee's High and Low with Denzel Washington. I mean, listen.
But, baby.
Who else should be next to Denzel but Ice Spice?
We reading this headline, and it makes it seem like she's going to be the lead character, and she might not.
You don't know what she's going to be.
I don't know, but, I
just watched her performance at Coachella last night. Like.
You watched it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's Ice Spice, baby.
Yeah, I don't have no problem with this little girl.
I love Ice Spice, man.
I don't have no problem with this little girl.
I've loved Ice Spice from the first time I seen her.
It's fine. It's fine.
She the shit.
Well, congratulations to her. I'm happy for her. I'm happy for her and her family. And I don't have nothing. She ain't done nothing to me.
I'm telling you, man. She is shit. And most of these bitches ain't even a fart.
That one was bad.
But that's what she said.
No, I'm supposed to tell you when they good and when they bad, and that one was trash. Don't do that no more. Don't do that no more.
No, what's trash is Vanna White.
Wait, what?
Yeah, baby, I'm back on it. Vanna White is heading to American Idol. The Wheel of Fortune star will join Ryan Seacrest as guest host of the reality TV singing competition. And what else do I expect from American Idol than to bring somebody that's trash at hosting?
You hate
like
American
Vanna White?
Idol. You hate American Idol.
I'm just saying,
Hold
man.
on, let me get. Go ahead. Keep talking.
Yeah. So
first of all, that's so fucked up. But also, she's
trash at hosting. Now spinning letters or touching screens.
She spin the fuck out of letters.
What?
But when they let her host that one week or whatever.
Oh my God, horrendous.
Oh my God,
horrendous. Vanna need to retire anyway. Pat said, "I'm gone." Why the hell she didn't want to go too?
Nah, because she just got that raise that she should have got a long time ago.
That's crazy.
She just got it.
I guess this is getting ready because Ryan Seacrest is about to host Wheel of Fortune, so I guess this is just a crossover, both on ABC. So I get it.
Yeah.
But no, Vanna remind me of my grandma. I don't want to see my grandma spending nothing.
Oh my God.
And not talking.
Okay. I had to pull up this list of people. You were just talking about American Idol, so I had to pull up the people that I like. But
well, I guess since you're pulling up that list, we can get into what we're watching. Today is Thursday, so I missed the episode 6 of X-Men 97. But boy, episode 5, I have to watch episode 6 quick. And episodes 8 through 10, the creator said that if you thought episode 5 was crazy, you wait for these next episodes. And I'm so mad that you motherfuckers ruined episode 5 for me because I was just on social media minding my own goddamn business and people want to put up fucking pictures of somebody. If you didn't see it, I want to ruin it for you. But it was still a great episode, even with the spoilers. We watched actually a couple of episodes of this show on Netflix, Unlocked.
Oh yeah, we watched. I didn't get to watch as many as you did.
What did you think about it though?
I mean, I thought it was an interesting experiment. We didn't watch that many though because people are saying it's crazy, and I don't think I saw anything that was super crazy.
Yeah, neither did I.
So-
Basically on Netflix, the show's called Unlocked, and it's a experiment where prisoners that are usually in their cells for 23 hours, they're on their 23-1. They are actually released and they can have freedoms without the guards there, period. And they're doing this experiment for 6 weeks to see if this will change how the inmates react to just everyday life with other inmates. And it's a very interesting experiment. I hate the fact that we're calling it an experiment, though, that they call it an experiment because these are human beings. It makes them sound like rats in a cage, no pun intended. So I hate that part, but it is very interesting. So I watched that. I watched the X-Men, and it's been sports. It's been sports, man. This playoff season, playoff time, man. Knicks all the way. We going to the Eastern Conference Finals, baby.
Okay. I watched American Idol.
Oh, before you get there, I'll talk about something that really matters: The Voice.
No, I'm talking about American Idol first because we can talk about The Voice together.
Fuck American Idol.
So I watch American Idol. If you don't know, let me say American Idol has been very churchy this season, and I am not mad at it. It's been it's like 3 real churchy dudes: Odell Bunton Jr., Quintavious, and Roman Collins, right? But 2 of them got eliminated. Spoiler, sorry. But that damn Roman Collins, what did he sing? What was the last song he sang? This is a Man's World. He's so sweet because he goes in there and he's supportive of everybody. Like, he's not about to kill shit. And then he goes out there with this game face and just kills it. Like, he did so good. My favorites right now are him. McKenna Faith is one of my favorites. I just love her voice. Damn, I love Keiko. I don't care what nobody say. Keiko is going to be a star. He's going to be amazing. And Jana Elise, I believe her name is Jana Elise. I love her. Oh my gosh, she's so good. So those are my top people right now that I'm running with. But it's been real churchy this season. Like, it's been churchy, and I appreciate that. It seems like now they're letting them do whatever kind of music they want to do, regardless if it's gospel, if it's like whatever. Because they've been up there doing gospel. They've been doing gospel. But if y'all watched the last episode when Roman sang, was it Roman? Roman sang whatever song he sang. I think that was a gospel song, and started shouting. And Ryan Seacrest came out on that stage. He understand the shout. He just started jumping to it. Was like, oh, we feeling it. We have heard things. I was like, oh my God, Ryan, that's not what they doing. That's not what they doing, Ryan. They not doing that.
Ryan never been to a black church in his life.
Man, I was in there crying. Like, I had to rewind it back because I was like, watch Ryan Seacrest come out. He just started hopping immediately. I was like, this is a little cringy.
Imagine
so awkward.
Just shouting.
Yeah.
And Ryan come out like, we hopping.
Oh, we
hopping.
bouncing.
Yes.
We jumping now.
Energy,
Man,
yes.
listen, man, that was hilarious to me. But I also thought it was interesting because a lot of people don't know that Katy Perry started off as a Christian artist. So she was like...
Which is different from gospel.
Yeah, Christian. That's why I said Christian.
Yeah.
But still, like, about God.
Yeah.
But she started off as that kind of artist, and you could tell she like really felt the gospel artist when they went in. But I have my favorites on American Idol. He doesn't watch it. He can't stand it.
Because it's not as good as The Voice.
You could tell the difference in the budget. I'm not gonna lie with you.
The budget,
the sounds. Although shout out to Felicia Barton, I know her, one of the background singers. But she be working too. She doing Dance with the Stars too. But the band is good though. The band is good. It's just the sound and the wardrobe.
They don't do the sound the same way.
Yeah, it's the sound and the wardrobe.
The wardrobe is trash.
Yeah.
The sound is trash.
Yeah.
And honestly, I mean, American Idol people mostly sound like they're doing karaoke.
Except for Keiko. Keiko
and a young boy.
Keiko and McKenna, and it's also another girl that can sing.
Who's the young country
boy? Oh, the
boy?
young boy. I forgot his name.
Young country boy.
He's so good. He's only 15, and I just want to give him a hug.
He is really good.
He's really good.
But he's, even vocally, he couldn't be on The Voice, but he is an artist. Like you see those?
He's amazing.
He's a real
I'm so
artist.
proud of him. I'm so happy for him. His mom being there hopping and screaming every week, and it's amazing to watch. And he was homeless before all this.
Yeah, and I like him because to me that's what American Idol should be about. Taking a person who got it and making them a star. Yeah. Because that's used to be what it was about.
Yeah, not just taking but there's a couple of them that are like that. But I'm rooting for those people. Yeah. But we can go to The Voice now.
Yeah, The Voice. You
want to talk about your favorite coach who you love so much now?
Who, Dan and Shay? Oh. Well, Dan and Shay, I love Dan and Shay. I think I told y'all about that. Like, didn't know Shay was a singer.
I mean, he be singing his ass off.
You didn't know Shay was a singer from Dan and Shay, the country group?
Dog, he be singing his ass off. That boy.
But then we realized that he used to be an R&B artist.
He said he used to work with T-Pain.
So
I was like, oh, okay, that makes sense. But who you in love with now, baby?
I'm not in love with her.
Who you in love with? It's a big moment, honestly, because we didn't even mention Lionel Richie in American Idol at all, and I appreciate that you didn't say nothing. But we at The Voice now.
Reba McEntire.
What you want to say to her? Look into that camera. What you want to say to Reba?
I spoke too soon. I know I was like, fuck Reba. And I meant that shit when I said it.
Yeah.
But I spoke too soon. Reba has been doing such a hell of a job.
She's been killing it.
Oh my God. Reba, like she's the host that we deserve.
She's adapted. She's adapted very well to her surroundings.
And quickly.
She know how to talk to her. She Reba. She know how to talk to her TV.
Yeah, man.
She know how to do her little comments, get her little jabs in. She flowed right on in.
She's really good. You know what it was? Blake was such a natural.
Yeah.
That when they got rid of Blake and then he put her in place, it was like this.
Like, I don't need that.
Yeah. It won't it. But
now Dan and Shay is like stepping out.
No, Dan and Shay are dope. They're dope. They're not Reba, but they're dope.
Yeah, I like them. But The Voice, of course, has amazing people on The Voice. Like, we had knockouts right now. They did get rid of somebody.
No, knockouts are over, so we about to go to the live.
They got rid of somebody I did not want them to get rid of. I was kind of mad at, and I can't remember who it was. That one girl that went against.
Oh yeah, I don't know her name or anything like that.
I can't remember her name, but yeah, they got rid of somebody that was really, really good, and they should not have done that.
So I usually win every year. I create my team every year not every year, every season that it comes out. But this season was hard. Like, and it's not that all of them are just super fucking amazing. It's just I don't only vote for a great voice. I also vote for who I feel like America's going to vote for. You know, I really try to make my teams great. And like, I'm not confident with my team. I have Tay, Asher, and Mafi. And, you know, I'm going to ride with them.
Asher is fucking amazing.
No, Asher is amazing. I just don't see him winning. I see him going to the finals or the episode right before the finals.
His voice is just...
His voice is crazy.
Rich and...
And he has the stiletto nails.
You gotta know what stiletto is.
I know what it is now.
His voice is so rich and just... It's so good. Tay's good too. That's a country dude.
Tay is really good.
Tay has more of a potential to win because he's a country singer and they fuck with country, but he is black.
Yeah, and
so there's that.
But he's a great singer.
Black country is they fucking with it now.
It's coming out.
They fucking with it now.
You know what I mean? And Mafi, I think that's how you say her name.
I don't think Mafi was a good choice for your third, but it's okay.
She's really good.
I didn't think that as the third choice it should have been her.
But I didn't.
She's really good, but if you only got 3, I don't think she should have been the third.
Well, maybe my third I'll change. But at any rate, I'm going to ride with my people, man.
Yeah.
And hopefully they take me to the top.
And I respect you for that. And it's crazy because you would think you win something, but you don't. You literally don't. So there's that.
Let's get a listener question out real quick and then we out of here because we got to get our kids.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I got to look up to read this. All right. It says... Is it ever okay for a female to borrow money from another man that is not hers.
I don't see the problem with it. But, I mean, what are your thoughts? It's not really a question directed towards me. I don't think.
It depends on the relationship. It depends on the relationship. Not only your relationship with them, but my relationship with them.
Yeah. Yeah, because, like, you have female friends that if they lent you somebody, I'd be like, all right.
Yeah.
And as long as everybody okay with it, like, yeah. It wouldn't.
But some random just giving my woman money.
You still wouldn't take that?
Fuck that. How much?
What if we need, exactly. You got to think about the
No,
important
fuck
things.
that. I'm a man.
Sorry, if any random person gives me some money, I'm taking that.
You better not tell me. I remember I was in a relationship and I was dating this girl and she was like one of her exes wanted to give her money to go back to school because she really wanted to go back to school. And I said, bitch, if you try to take that money, it is fucking
That's
over.
hard, though, because that's something you can use on them. That's a lot of money.
Yeah, man.
You'd be like, bitch, I put you through school. You're not going to give me some pussies?
And at first she tried to break hard. She was like, you not giving me the money? Bitch, you know I'm broke. You got with me, bro. But, I told her, well, if that's how you feel, then, you do your thing. You be with him. I don't want to be with him. I don't give a fuck. You're not taking his money. So either you be with this nigga and go to school, or you be with me and be uneducated.
That's a wild thing to say to somebody. Well, I'm going to be with a broke nigga and uneducated. I'm leaving you. I got to go.
I mean,
because what? You ain't got no money and I can't go to school?
Well, we broke up. She went to school and she's married now. But
to the man?
I don't think so. No.
Oh. Well, I'm proud that she chose education over dick. I mean, that's kind of respectable.
I mean, at the time, I was giving great dick. I was like 20s.
It wasn't, a diploma, but a degree. A degree. I said a degree.
Fuck it. I don't have higher education dick.
Baby, no. I'm not learning anything from fucking you. Learn how to love. I can't use love on a resume. Where you go to school.
University of this dick.
Virginia Beach Boulevard?
Valedictorian.
No. I'm not doing that. No, I'm all right.
You were so disrespectful.
No, because I want an education. I cannot use your dick at a job.
You can.
How? Exactly. You don't have answers for these things. You just say stupid stuff all the time.
No, but you can.
Baby, I can't use your dick at a job.
You can use it as a reference.
And what if I get there and the boss is like, oh, that's on my resume too?
I bet you get the job.
I bet you I will never get a job.
I bet you get the job.
In that city. I will never get a job in that city. Ever again.
Listen, I left these when I leave with the dick, I leave memories.
They're not always good, baby. Memories aren't always good.
No, me as a person, it's never a good memory. But the dick, that's a good memory.
That's enough of you. That's enough. That's enough of you.
You're so disrespectful, I tell you.
That's all right.
Anyway,
I love you though.
Anything else you want to say?
Nah, I gotta go get my babies, but I love y'all. Can y'all just buy y'all tickets to the shows? So, and if you've been to our show before, it's a different show. So
Completely
come
different
to the show.
We've been working on this one, man, for a while now.
We keep changing it.
Yeah. Yeah.
We keep changing the show every city.
Yeah. And we're going to change it again.
We're going to keep
Charlotte.
changing the show.
But
yeah.
we want to make sure that we give y'all something that you will not forget soon. Soon forget. So, yeah. It's going to be a great show. I guarantee. Because every time we change it, it's good. We're just not, it's not up to our level yet.
I don't ever look in the camera, so now I'm being weird.
Are you shimmying? The fuck are you doing? All right, it's time to go.
Why?
It is fucking time to go.
All right, love y'all. Bye.
With that being said, and then we had sex, and so should you. Thanks for listening. Get the fuck out of here, man.